Hello. Email. Oh, sorry. I'm like, okay, I tried to send out a tweet. It's still not sent out. It's like, is Twitter like acting out? Because it's not posting my stuff. Oh, hi. Hope everyone's having a good Monday so far. My crop on the Spotify box is really why? What's wrong with the crop? You don't think you'll be able to sleep tonight? Good, I'm glad. That was my goal. Ruin Feldman's sleep. Oh yeah, Winter does have really good wiggles or really good emotes. They're so cute. Chocobos, honestly, yeah. The top needs more crop. No, I don't even know how it looks. um, I need game. Game needs to be up. Yes. Yeah, I'm struggle busing a little today. So I don't know how well this is gonna go. I don't know how well puzzle going is gonna go. And it's your dead fox emote. Listen, as soon as I get more slots, I'll add them. But I had to. Not a lot of people was using that one, so I had to um swap it. I tried to take out the less used ones. Give me the yes sir emote. It was the least used though. Collectively, it was the least used. Anything, Lucy was using the popcorn one way more collectively. um, I doubt these stats. Well, take it up with Twitch then. Oh yeah, that's right. You also use that one. Wait, which one? What emails do I even have though? I don't remember which ones I put up. Let me see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, wait. Okay, are there actual stats on it? Yeah, there are. That's what I was looking at. Okay. Well, since you guys are here, you guys get final say on this, I guess. But I was gonna take out the high fox one, since it seems like on predominantly I use it, and I think a couple people use it every now and then. Um, but I was gonna swap out the fox high. I know I remember. I was like a couple people use it, but I was gonna swap that one out with the hug one. So would you guys prefer keeping the high or would you guys prefer having the hug one? I would like to add more emotes if I could, but that's very dependent on the subs. I'll tip the scales. Alright, so you guys don't want the hug one then? What the hug one looks like? This is how the hug one looks like. Hold on, give me 1 second. So this hug one. So whoever's in here right now, you guys get to make the final choice. Are we keeping the fox high? Or are we giving it? Well, I can't do both. I only have 5 slots. Peas, I want both. You might have more slots. I don't. I'm looking at it right now. Trust me, if I did, I wouldn't be asking. Oh, wait. Oh, I just got the 5 follower one. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. Okay, well, this is a game changer. what if we fight Twitch.tv? I mean, go for it. I think you guys will win. Okay, hold on. I have 5 open slots for the followers. Let me let me let me let me give up Fox in all 5. Okay. Only give up Fox in that one. 5 for followers? Yeah. So there's the 5 free follower emotes. So that gives me a lot more room to work with. Okay, so let me just put these here, I guess. Let me shift this one. Shift this one. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like put the Fox ones in the followers. Doing it live. I am. Okay, so there's that one. Then there's. Okay, I have one. Well, okay, wait, hold on. Oh, that's kind of a repeat. Let me just remove that from slot. Okay, so I have 2 more slots. Would you guys prefer the knife one, the derp one, or the comfy one? So let me see if I can show you guys. So would you guys prefer the derp one for sure? Okay. Derp one I can move. Okay. So now we have I have one more slot. We can do, let me just hold on. Let me put these in here so I can show you guys. Is that the only one? Okay. I got one a week ago finally from Subathon stuff. Oh, that's right, huh? Okay. So here I have one more open slot, so we can do either this one or oh, did I not put it in? Oh no, I did. This one or and then there's a knife one that's not loading right now. I'm trying to reload it, but okay, basically the knife one is the one where the fox is just staring menacingly with a knife. So that one or the comfy one. We have one for knife. Oh, wait, here. You know what? Here, I'll do this. That and then uh do it for like 3 minutes. Okay, there you go. The lying down one's already in there, Felton. So you guys are even. So Felvin got his give up fox, and then Molly, you get your derpy one. And then whoever else is in here can also vote. So it's between those two. There's the fox one with the stars, but I feel like that's very similar to my WoW one, so I'll leave that one as it is. But that also marks that it's 50-50. But that also marks that I've done 60 streams since I've gotten affiliate, so that's exciting. We'll still have a little bit more time. Let me. Don't mind me. I'm retying my hair right now. So I think. Are we almost done with the route? Have we started a route? I don't remember. I think we're halfway through a route, huh? 50 streams since affiliate? No, 60. I mind. Well, sucks to suck. Is that what you said? No, 60. 6-0. Yes. Rude. I wasn't asking for permission to tie my hair. It is very hot and my hair is very heavy. And look at these stats. I don't know where to find those stats, but I only know that I was looking forward to the free follower emotes, but I had to have 60 streams since then, so that's how I know. Is it really gonna end in a tie? I didn't know anything existed. Yeah, you can find them around. If you click around, you'll be able to find it. Any last minute votes for which emote you would like to use? There's like goals and stuff. Yeah, there's goals though. Have you looked around, Velvet? Okay. Has it loaded yet? No knife one. Probably not. Yeah, probably not. Okay. Alright, well it's ending in a tie. Okay, so wow, who would have thought? Okay, well, I will put it as the comfy one then for now, and then if anything, we can always swap it out later, anyways. Because I also kind of like the comfy one. Okay. And then I think that's it. Just move this one up then, I guess. Okay. Okay. Slight detour to the stream. Alright, now that we're done with that. More emotes. I would if I could. Okay. Hello? Am I in game? I don't know if I'm in game. There you go. Okay. I believe partners get unlimited slots. Do they? I mean, that would make sense, I
Oh,
guess.
thank goodness you're back.
Oh yeah, I guess we were in the middle of a route, huh?
Yep.
I don't know if I'll ever get there, but could you imagine? No, with that attitude, you're not. Gotta believe, Malo. Maybe we'll get partner one day. I don't know about that. Yeah, no you, no reverse. um, I don't remember what was happening in this route. I gotta be honest. Also, let me know if the game audio is too loud. Because it's like on the same level as me, I see. So I don't know if like I'm too quiet or not. Bring up the flowchart. Oh, fair. It do be a little loud. Okay, that's what I thought. Let's do this. Is that a better volume? Or maybe a little lower. Yes. Okay. Good. 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 Okay. So we are here. Why does it say hard? And now it very low, but that okay. But we'll see when the voices speak. Okay. Yeah, I can't really tell. Um, so what is this? I don't remember who we went with, but this is where we're at. We just finished the treatment center. Yeah, I guess we'll figure it out. Are we the last one?
Yes.
Hey, where's Quark?
Are the voices too low? Really miss my nod out mix monitoring with the game sound. So, oh, that's nice. I have to like click into OBS to fix it. Temyoji's expression was furious, and from the way he was stomping toward me, I felt like I only had a few seconds before I was on the ground with his hands around my neck. That sounds good to me personally. Okay, good. I explained what had happened with Clark and the pods as quickly as I could. Oh, that's right. Okay, I remember now. We put Quark in there.
So are these pod things really safe?
Probably.
Probably?
No, they're definitely safe. He's fine.
Well, are they safe or aren't they?
He's gonna be a pod kid for life. Yeah.
Look, I'm just worried about him, alright? Can you take me to this treatment center, Clover? Don't worry. We've still got 20 minutes left. Plenty of time to go have a look and come back.
Okay. Come on then.
I think it has to be like an actual number that's typed out. Yeah, like how Felvin did it. You guys are gonna go for a spar? Oh no! You tripped and fell off the platform. You gotta watch your steps. Those steps are pretty high. Honestly, this tracks. Honestly, me too. As soon as she finished, she was off. Temyoji followed at her heels. In the blink of an eye, they were gone. Out the magenta door. Gotta keep everyone on their toes with the spontaneous spar every now and then. I want to move my chair, just making sure that my dog's not under it. Dang, 16,000 merits. Alright, you guys got some explaining to do.
I beg your pardon?
You opened the AB gates before Clover and I got back, didn't you? I want to know why the hell you'd go and do something like that.
Sigma, take a look.
As she spoke, Vi gestured toward the line of AB rooms. Only one was open.
It's not like we opened them all up.
So you're saying only one person or one pair jumped the gun here?
Yes.
Well, then who was it?
I opened it.
So it was you. Figured as much.
It's not really a big deal, okay?
Felvin, you're giving Malo one. You're giving him one. Is that like compensation merit for losing the spar? Okay. Okay, you lost that spar, but okay.
I mean, you came right back.
Yes, Dio. Yes, it is a big deal.
Why? If you hadn't made it back by the deadline, you'd have just defaulted to ally.
No, not just. Are you telling me you didn't know? Didn't you find one of these notes?
What?
We found this in the treatment center.
There was no such thing in the pressure exchange chamber.
Why are you giving me two parents, Felvin?
I didn't see one in the pantry either.
Huh. Well, whatever. you should really probably read it though.
Here are some more AB game rules for you.
Oh, you're not doing the voice, Alice.
Not voting is not a option. If both parties refuse to vote, then every bunny gets penalized.
She is a Debbie Downer. You gotta at least try the voice.
In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote.
You get it now? If we hadn't gotten back in time, Clover, Quark, and I could have died. And you just...
Alright, I get it. Sorry. Cut me some slack though, man. I didn't know.
So you wouldn't have opened the gate if you did?
Of course I wouldn't have. What the hell, bro?
Oh yeah, thank you for doing the shoutouts, Malo. Thank you, thank you.
You said the room you went into was a treatment center, right?
Yeah.
If they treat people there, I'd think they'd have shelves of medicine and stuff. Did you find any Accelavir?
No. It's not really that kind of place. It just had those pods and that was it. Besides, if we'd found anything to cure Radical 6, we wouldn't have put Quark in the pod.
I see. Can the pod cure Radical 6?
No, fortunately.
How do you know that?
Oh, well, it said so on the screen next to the pods. Something about how it can provide relief from the symptoms, but it can't actually cure the disease. That's better than nothing, though. Oh, right, there's one more thing about the pods I should tell you. As quick as I could, I explained what the records had said about the pod's occupants and their cold sleep.
Cold sleep?
Are you suggesting that 3 of us were, until recently, cryogenically frozen?
Well, thanks for shouting out Malo, Feldman. The mods shouting each other out. If you can trust, if you can trust what we read, yeah.
Which of us are the pod people then?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It didn't say who they were, or even when they were frozen.
So this cold sleep, that means they basically froze the body solid, right? Not like how a bear or something hibernates where it just slows way down.
Yeah, I think so.
So what would happen to the heart?
What?
Wouldn't it stop when you were put into a cold sleep?
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
Oh? Oh! So, if we go into cold sleep, our bracelets would come off.
Then we can just defrost ourselves right away.
You said there were 3 pods, right?
We'd only need to do it 3 times for the 9 of us. Uh-huh.
I
Bro,
imagine that would work
what?
for you, but perhaps not so much for me.
Oh, that's true. Oh. Well, we know where the key is for your thingy. The armor. Felton, you just handing out these nerds. We can finally escape, right?
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll figure something out. We should go have a look at any rate. We'll be able to come up with a plan once we know more.
Of course.
What? What do you mean the cold sleep function doesn't work?
I'm sorry.
You don't have anything to apologize for, Luna. Zero Senior must have just locked it down.
Oh. But when Clover and I were here, it worked.
Yeah, I remember checking it.
Then that bastard set this up. Oh, that's low.
It is not pleasant, but consider this. We have seen how thorough Zero is. Would he really have left such an obvious loophole?
Maybe I shouldn't have said
Guess
anything.
not.
If Zero Jr. heard me, he could have shut it off.
Whatever the case, it is an unfortunate outcome.
Unfortunate? Really? You sure? Aren't you just a little bit relieved? After all, we were gonna get our bracelets off while you were stuck with yours.
Oh.
How could you say that? I would never be so petty as...
Before Kay could finish, the announcer's voice echoed through the facility.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex's game polling closes.
Wait, then how does K bracelets work? It works the same, but it's part of his suit. Yeah. So it's like built into the suit, but it works the same way.
All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Time's running out.
What are we rioting for? Well, hello, Okami. Hello, hello. How are you? I hope you're having a good Monday so far. Even if you come in rioting. Oh, so he's wearing a suit? I thought he was a robot this whole time. Well, I mean, to be fair, we still don't fully know. Because we never opened it once. But he thinks he's human, so we're assuming it's a suit.
We should get back, guys.
I'm staying here.
Thank you for the shout out for Okami.
I can't leave Quark.
Are you nuts, old man?
Oh, you're playing Star Wars Jedi Survivor? How has the game been? Do you like it so far?
You're a solo. Luna and Phi could kill you.
Yeah, I know. I've only got one BP.
Exactly. If you don't vote, you'll default to ally. All they have to do is pick betray.
We won't. You staying here won't change our vote.
Right. We always intended to choose ally. Tenmyoji staying here is just another reason for us to stick to that plan.
Luna has the same number of BP as you, Tenmyoji. Normally, the safe plan would be to choose Betray. Since you will be unable to betray them, then Phi and Luna can choose to ally without worrying about their own points.
Yes.
Well, there you go. I trust Phi and Luna. I'm sure they'll choose ally.
Sounds good. Okay then, Timyoji, you take care of Quark. You take care of Quark.
You think I need you to tell me that? I won't take my eyes off him for a minute.
Come on.
Queer.
We don't have much time left. We need to go.
Belvin with a 250 merits to Okami. Back at floor A warehouse, we open the AB rooms.
Four minutes remain until Ambidex's game polling closes.
Alright, Clover. We should probably head in too.
Okay.
God dang, Malo, 27,000 merits? Oh, we're not waiting till the last minute? Oh, just kidding. I spoke way too
Sigma,
early.
Do you remember what I said back in the other warehouse?
Yeah. You told me we should betray Quark since we might not get another chance like this,
Yeah.
right?
Can I, take that back? I changed
Huh?
my mind a little bit after talking to Tenmyoji. I think we should choose ally.
Nice, Okami. You have 6,000 merits? I don't think steal points is... I do not think that's a command. Maybe. Hey, that's more than just a little bit. It's like someone's trading in a Shih Tzu for a German Shepherd. What the hell happened with you two? Did he say something?
I can't tell you.
What?
I
Why?
just can't. You'd laugh if I did anyway. Really?
I won't laugh. Promise.
Well, I still can't tell you.
Hey, come on.
I promised. I told Tenmyoji I wouldn't tell anybody.
Having fun with the follower emails, Felton? Alright, fine. I won't ask about it again. But Tenmyoji doesn't really have anything to do with this, right? Our opponent is Quark.
No, he does matter. Quark is really important to Tenmyoji.
Can't use them? Wait, there's one of them. Hello, Lucy. Hello, hello. We're having a good Monday so far.
If we betray Quark, we're betraying Tenmyoji. Come on, don't you remember?
It's not showing in my chat for some reason. Oh, maybe try refreshing? Oh no, why are you crying, Lucy?
When we were going into the red, blue, and green doors, Tenmyoji said something.
Yeah, I'll refresh. Yeah, it should work then. I mean, if it's working for Feldman, it should work for you also.
I didn't say there wasn't anyone I trusted. There's one person. Clover. Just know that you keep them safe.
I can't betray somebody who'd say that about me.
I mean, that's fair. I would also feel very guilty. You seem pretty ready to betray him back on floor B.
That's because I didn't know who he was.
Oh, so you're saying you know who Tenyoji really is?
Well, if what he told me was true, yeah.
1 minute remains until Amberdeck's game polling closes.
I'm glad you guys are having fun with the follower emote. Like, I want to use them. I wish I had more spots. Like, I want to put all of them in, but when I get more, I'll add some more. But I'm glad you guys are having fun using it.
Please, choose ally.
You aren't going to try and vote yourself?
If I try, you'll just throw me off, right? I don't think I'm strong enough to fight you.
I don't know. I wouldn't put it past you.
So,
Alright. With that, I turn to face the voting machine. The question was, what should I do? Ally? Or betray? Just as Clover had said, betraying Quark was like betraying Tenmyoji. That wasn't even taking into consideration that Quark was just a kid. And he was infected with a deadly disease that would almost certainly kill him if we didn't do something. How could I betray someone like that? Only a monster would take advantage of a helpless child for their own gain. On the other hand, what Clover had said in the warehouse on floor B was true. It was unlikely that I'd get a chance like this again. If I chose betray, then I'd have 9 BP. I would be able to escape this godforsaken hellhole.
10 seconds remain until Amberdeck's game polling closes.
Hopefully with Animal Crossing I can follow suit with emotes too. Oh, that'd be nice! I'd love to see your emotes, Lucy. Wow, look at you. Wow, Marty! Also, hello Marty though. I hope you're having a good Monday so far. Sadly, I'm only here for a few, but I just wanted to say hi. Hope you're having a good Monday. I passed it. You passed the interview? Good job! Congrats, Icy! Good job, good job. You had a drink to celebrate, right? Celebrate both your 21st birthday and your job. But congrats, awesome job. And it's totally okay if you're only here for a few. It's always good seeing you, and I'll see you next time if you're not able to stay longer. 10 seconds remain. Oh yeah. So what would my choice be? What would I do? Lie or betray? I chose
3, 2,
always until the last second. Jesus, my anxiety cannot. We'll go ally this time. I don't really feel like bad
round
in
2
the first
of
hour
the Amberdeck's
streaming.
game has been completed.
I have to wake up at 5 a.m. It's already 11:55 since I gotta take the side job with my mom's boyfriend's painting business. And no, I didn't get to drink since I had to take the side job. Oh, alright, well, you gotta celebrate this weekend then. But congrats, congrats, congrats. I'm glad you got the job. Terry villain era, go. No. Maybe after hour 2. We gonna be good cherry this round.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Let's
What did you
bippity
choose,
boppity our
Sigma?
way over. You didn't see me push the button?
No?
Huh. Well, you'll know in a moment. Let's go. I gave her a light pat on the shoulder and headed toward the wall where the results would be displayed. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to
I'm
the
not gonna lie,
results
I have
screen.
slight zoomies right now. I'm like tempted to skip through this. I was about to say, if it said betray, I am throwing this whole game out.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Also, quick update, me and the girl have been getting a lot closer. Oh. I'm in the middle of reading your message. Why are you writing? It's been a really amazing time. Sadly, working evening to night shift is going to affect the amount of time me and her get to work, since I'll be working 2 p.m. to, oh, ouch. But we both agreed to make it work and on my days off. I'll spend more quality time with her to make it up for it, since I'm also working now to go see her soon. Nice. That's so cute. I'm glad you guys have been getting closer. Seems like everything's going up for you.
So you chose Ally, huh?
Why are you saying it like that? Yeah. Quark is sick, a kid, and unable to vote. I couldn't bring myself to betray someone like that.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, Jesus. No need to thank me. I only did what anyone would have. So, you guys chose Ally too, huh?
Of course. Tenmyoji had only one BP left, and he was guaranteed to vote Ally. So there's no way we could betray somebody in that position.
If we had, then he'd...
Yeah, you didn't have much choice. I know, I'm so happy. You remember when I literally was depressed and not living? Now look at me. Yeah, see? I told you things would go up. Sometimes we just have to go through rough times for the good times to seem even better. Not always, but like that's how I like to look at things. At least it makes me a little less sad.
Hey,
Oh, I didn't read that. Wait, what'd you say?
what the hell is your problem? You're either crazy or just an asshole. Were you trying to kill me?
No, nothing like that.
Well then, what was it like? If we'd voted Ally,
You would be dead. The needles in your bracelet would have activated, killing you.
Thank you for painting the picture, Kay. Thank you. We needed
See,
it.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. I didn't think there was any way in hell you guys would choose Ally, not with Alice's BP at 1. The only way you could possibly vote was Betray. Picking Ally when I knew you guys would pick Betray would have been suicide.
you can't die. You've got 6 BP.
Well, maybe not immediately, no. But I would have been signing my own death warrant. Heck, not just mine.
Heck.
Everyone except Kay's.
What?
Didn't you think it through? Your vote was always gonna be Betray.
Thank you, Jerry. Much love to you and all of this community. You all are amazing and so appreciative. Well, no worries. We're glad to have you, Icy. We'll always celebrate each other's successes.
Let's say I was a raving lunatic and picked Ally. What would happen to Kay's BP?
We will still celebrate your successes even if you're throwing little riots.
6 plus 3 would make 9.
See? Then it'd be game over. Life over. He'd open the number 9 door and blow this popsicle stand. And That'd leave us twisting in the wind, living out the rest of our miserable lives stuck in this place.
That was oddly very descriptive.
You see, that's why I chose betray. I did it to save all our necks, including yours.
Okay. Alice gritted her teeth and scowled fiercely at Dio, apparently trying to think of a rebuttal, before finally snorting indignantly and stalking away. That was a really long sentence. Shortly thereafter, the warehouse was filled with the rumbling sound of the door sliding shut.
The Ambidex gates have closed.
I will always write. I don't put it past you.
Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round.
I know who all my rioters are. I'm keeping tabs.
Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
As many times as they want, huh? Then that means...
We can play the AB game as many times as we want, right?
Hey, didn't Zero Jr. say something about this?
As soon as the gates close, your opponents get
Here's another one of my rioters. But hello, Jay. I hope you're having a good Monday so far. It's good seeing you. Okay, sadly, this is when Icy has to back down, get to his icy slumber. Y'all have much a good night and pleasant stream. Thank you for dropping by. I hope you have a good night's rest, sweet dreams, and we'll see you next time. Icy, again, congrats. We're so happy for you. Couldn't be me, couldn't. No, not at all. Not you, Malo. Act orange. What, is that your panic answer?
The parent solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yes, yeah, he did. Can you guys all show me your bracelets? I want to see what all our colors and groups are this time. Within moments, a series of wrists were extended for me to examine. I am not gonna remember these, so I'm just gonna zoom on by. I see. Luna and Clover are a cyan pair, and Vi and Alice are a magenta pair. The remaining 3 are all solos. Kay is red, Dio's green, and I'm blue. So how are the groups supposed to work for the next round? Oh, I'm a solo this time around? I think the next rows are going to be those with white ones down in the 4B warehouse.
Yeah, I heard about those.
You're making me smile, blush. Stop saying it. I will always say that. You are always going to hear that from me.
Alice told me about them while we were here waiting for you and Clover. I think I've got them figured out.
Yeah, so lay it out
Drink
for us.
up, bitch, it's hydrate time.
Thank you for the sippy follow. Let me just... I nodded and began to explain. I am not going to remember these. Well, you know what? Fine, you win this time. I'll get back at you with more updates and not cute time. No, continue to bring on the cute times. I will be here. Okay, sounds good. We'll be here, Malo. I almost have enough points to do a funny. Thanks for the riot. Our serial rioters here. Okay, so we got option A, Temmyoji and Clark will pair up with me to open one door. Vi and Alice pair up with Dio to open another door. Oh, that's gonna be a fun pairing if that happens. Luna and Clover pair up with Kay to open the last one.
Oh?
Oh? Okay, Jesus, I love being here, but I need to sleep. Yeah, go sleep, go sleep. I can stay here all day if I could. Well, there's gonna be many more streams. Go sleep. Make sure you take care of yourself first.
Is there only one option?
Yes. No other combinations would be able to open the secondary doors.
Oh, okay, we don't even have a choice.
Admittedly, Tenmyoji and Quark aren't here for us to check, but I'm sure they're the yellow pair. If they weren't, then Sigma would be stuck without anybody he could pair up with.
Yes, much love to you, Icy. Everyone say bye and good night.
Oh, God.
Gotta love the Mega Ride because it's Dream Streak. Oh, is that how you got it?
I never thought I'd have to put up with Dio again.
Yes.
You just didn't think hard enough then. Sooner or later, everybody puts up with Dio. Wait,
Hmm. Well, what now?
What should we do now?
Oh,
It looks like we have a lot of time until the primary doors open.
like an hour and a half? Yeah, about 80 minutes.
I'm worried about Quark's condition. Those pods can't cure Radical 6. He still needs help.
Well, we don't have anything to lose, so we might as well look for that medicine. Excelavir, right?
Medicines.
Yeah. What about the rest of you?
Oh, I'll help.
As will I.
Who was in the pressure chamber, though? It was Kay and who?
Me too.
fine. I guess I can help.
Hmm. I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. And I have weak arms.
What about you, Sigma?
Of course I'll help. What kind of jerk wouldn't?
Okay. We should split up and search.
After some discussion, Dio and Kay were assigned to the pantry, Luna and Alice to the treatment center, and Clover and myself to the pressure exchange chamber. Whoa, am I gonna find it? No, wait, no, but the Excelavir was in the... I'm like holding up my arm like you can see it. It was in the little safety box.
Shall we regroup in the Floor B warehouse 10 minutes before the doors open?
We all nodded. Kay turned to Alice and Luna.
You are going to the treatment center, correct?
Yes.
Then please remember to tell Tenmyoji where we intend to meet and when.
Okay.
You must also remember to bring Quark with you. I am concerned about removing him from the pod, but it can't be helped.
Oh, that's true, because of the bracelet.
Without Quark's bracelet, Sigma and Tenmyoji will be unable to open the secondary door.
Right.
Good. Looks like we got all that straightened out. Let's go.
With a final nod to one another, we split up, each team heading in a different direction. So this is the pressure exchange chamber. Oh no, this isn't where we got the thing. The thingy was in the lab. Who was in the lab?
No, this is the prep room. There are 2 levels. The actual pressure exchange chamber is downstairs.
How do you know that?
Alice told me. She was one of the people who investigated this room.
Also, I really like the bot. I don't know if you guys can see, but instead of saying like record, it says pick.
Yeah.
Or is that like where? Or is that like the shortened version of where we're at? Pressure exchange chamber.
Good idea.
That would make sense. So this is the real thing.
Seems like it.
Why do they have something like this here?
Well, this is just what Alice told me, but
Apparently the pressure inside the facility was a lot higher than the pressure outside. That was part of a system designed to keep the virus from getting in. did mean, however, that we need to go through a decompression process in order to get outside.
Remember all those suits along the wall of the prep room? Those keep you from getting infected. We won't even be able to enter the pressure exchange chamber if we don't have them
Thank you
on.
for the ride, Okami. I see. Whoa, 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 whoa. But then that newspaper article was right?
Unfortunately, that seems pretty likely.
The air out there is teeming with Radical 6.
Yeah.
Something's been bothering me.
What is it?
Aren't you saying that if we put on those suits, we can go into the pressure exchange chamber and go outside, right?
Oh. No, we can't do that. The door beyond the pressure exchange chamber is locked up tight.
Damn it. I mean, it's not even locked up, it's like welded shut. Just one door between us and freedom.
Well, if you look at it that way, it's the same as the number 9 door.
That is also fair. Okay, yeah, but
Whatever. We need to be focusing on finding that Accelavir. Quark needs it.
Yeah, you're right.
I'll go look around upstairs. You two take this floor, alright?
Okay.
got it. What are we doing though? We know it's not in here. We looked everywhere we could think of, but turned up nothing. Eventually, I couldn't keep my mouth shut any longer. Hey, what do you think the deal is with the crazy stuff about the world being infested with some crazy virus? A pandemic seems like it would make the news, but I don't remember hearing anything. Wait a minute. You mentioned it, didn't you? Back when Dio was asking questions. We were in the infirmary. It was right after Quark lost it.
Have any of you guys heard anything about any sort of viral pandemic?
Well, no. But
And then Alice said,
I have heard rumors about a virus being used as a bioweapon.
so what's the rumor she was talking about? I got the feeling you and Alice were talking about the same thing. Clover, what do you know? What are you and Alice anyway? I heard you guys belong to some sort of organization, but what is it? Is this Clover ending? Is Clover ending on this route? Clover was quiet for a long time. She bit her thumbnail and looked down at the floor. Then finally she lifted her head and met my eyes.
fine. I think I can trust you. Just don't tell Alice, okay?
Got it. Tiny ride is a good ride. I feel like any size ride is a good ride for all of you. All rides are treated equally. Alright.
Promise?
Promise. Clover nodded and began to talk. I listened with rapt attention, at a complete loss for words. Here's what she said. Oh yeah, this is a Clover ending. Oh, thanks for the beginning, Felbin. Alice and I are agents of the SOIS, which is under the jurisdiction of the Department of Defense. SOIS stands for Special Office of Internal Security, and we're an elite intelligence division that investigates potentially disruptive or dangerous elements such as domestic or foreign terrorists, radical political splinter groups, and religious organizations with extreme agendas that could pose a threat to the state or citizenry. Oh god, you're welcome. I was curious about that, Redeem. Yeah, this is what it does. Our existence hasn't been made public, so there are only a few people who even know we exist. You're probably wondering how I even got involved in something like that, huh? Oh no, we we have to blend in with the humans? Thank you for the tails, Redeem. Thank you for the head pat, Felton. You're probably wondering how I even got involved in something like that, huh? Well, it started when I met Alice. I told you that I played the nonary game twice before, right? Well, this was after the second time, so about a year ago. We just escaped and we were all stuffed into this SUV barreling across the desert. I was driving, and that's when I saw her. Alice. She's standing next to the road with her thumb out. She was already working for the SOIS and she'd been on her way to the building we'd been trapped in as part of her investigation. But on the way there, her car had broken down. We offered to give her a ride, of course. After she got in, we started talking, and it turned out that Alice had gotten a tip that the terrorists she was after were in the building we'd been trapped in. We couldn't see how us playing the nonary game had anything to do with the terrorists, but Alice had a suggestion. Maybe the two people who trapped you in there are the terrorists. That didn't seem very likely to us, but we were chasing after them anyway, so we decided to bring Alice with us. Unfortunately, we didn't find them. Also, I just realized this is Clover, huh? What's Clover's voice? It's like a bit higher, no? As far as we know, they're still out there now, on the run. Anyway, we were taken back to the SOIS headquarters and put into custody. I guess they thought there had to be some kind of connection between us being kidnapped and the terrorist group they were investigating. But they must not have found anything because after a few days of questioning, they let us go. We all went home and returned to our lives. But things didn't go back to the way they'd been. My mom got really worried about me and my brother since we'd gotten kidnapped twice now, so she hired bodyguards for us. Oh, I haven't told you about my brother, have I? He's super awesome for one. And he was in both of the last two nonary games too. So anyway, we'd been grabbed twice, but the people behind the two nonary games were totally different. That didn't matter to my mom though, so after all these huge men in black suits followed me and my brother everywhere. It was awful. We were always being watched. People would look at us funny because we were being followed around by a bunch of creepy looking dudes. I couldn't stand it. Just when I thought I'd finally be free, all that was waiting for me was another kind of prison. The only time I was really happy was when I was hanging out with my brother. So we were talking it over one day and we decided to leave. Like, run away. So we did it. And after that, we lived on our own. I worked in a cafe and he composed music. He plays the harp and he started writing this kind of new agey music. It got kind of popular, so we didn't have to worry too much about surviving. Sometimes he'd play little venues like coffee houses and stuff, and his fans would show up and listen to him play and cry. Or some of them would meet on their own and recite stuff from books he'd written and play his songs. I know that sounds kind of like weird and culty, but they just do that stuff on their own, okay? My brother doesn't have anything to do with it. Anyway, we did that for a while, and then one day Alice showed up. I need your help, she told us. We need people who can do what you can do. So we went to the location she gave us, and it turned out to be the headquarters of the SOIS, where they'd taken us after the second nonary game. They put us in a room with about a dozen or so other people who were all about the same age as us. A bunch of them looked familiar too. It only took a moment to realize how we knew each other. They were the kids from the first nonary game. We were all excited to see each other again, and we were hugging and shaking hands and stuff. And then Alice walked in. The whole room went quiet. She walked up to the podium and looked around the room, making eye contact with each one of us. Right now, a terrorist organization is preparing for a major attack. They plan to trigger a viral pandemic. If they succeed, they will strike a massive blow against all of humanity, not just one country. It's possible that we as a species will die out completely. We are doing our best to prevent this, but we need your help. You are what we call espers. You have the ability to access the morphogenetic field. We need that. I'm guessing you don't know what any of that is, but basically we can do this thing that's kind of like telepathy. I mean, it isn't really telepathy, but it's probably the closest thing, okay? Espers can resonate their consciousness with another person through this thing called the morphogenetic field. The purpose of the first nonary game was to research that ability. So they kidnapped kids who had the potential to do it and threw them into the game. Alice had gathered up all the kids from that experiment. Well, I mean, it had been 9 years since it happened, so we weren't really kids anymore. Anyway, everybody she brought in was an Esper. That included me and my brother, of course. I bet you think I'm just making all this up, huh? I don't blame you. It is pretty crazy. I mean, I wasn't even starting to forget I could do that stuff. So when I heard Alice's story, I was like, screw that. I was trying to move on with my life, and now some shady government crews want me to use some weird ability I had for them? No way. I wasn't even sure I could do it anymore. Some of the others felt differently though, and they told Alice they'd do it. It was a job after all, and most people wouldn't turn down a salary like that. Oh, right, I forgot to tell you. She told us how much they'd pay if we helped. It was a lot. More wealth than you can imagine. But I was still totally against doing it. My brother told me he'd go along with whatever I decided, so I decided we were leaving. A couple of days passed, and then Alice showed up at our apartment. She didn't waste time. The people behind the first owner game might have been part of the terrorist organization Alice and the SOIS were after. Wasn't that she asked something that I might want to know more about? That got me curious. My brother too. But the clincher was what Seven said to us. He was one of the guys that got abducted with us for the second Nonary game. She called him on her phone right then and there and handed it to us. You guys are the only people who can do this. We don't know where Junpei is. He's gone off to travel the world looking for Akane. I haven't been able to get a hold of him. Please, just do me a favor and help Alice out. Junpei, like Seven, another participant in the second Nonary game. Do you Monster Hunter? I don't. I've never played Monster Hunter before. It looks fun. Well, some of them look fun. I've seen some playthroughs and some of them look fun. But others is a little bit more questionable. Do you play Monster Hunter, Jay? Akane, one of the people left behind. One of the people behind the second owner game. Wait, what? Akane was behind the Nonary game? Maybe. But do you know Nursilla? No, I don't. Why?
Oh my god.
Seven was a Jalise. Oh. Oh. Seven was a Japanese policeman, which was probably how Alice got in touch with him. Anyway, that did it. My brother and I agreed to join the SOIS. For the next couple of months, all we did was train. Half of the time it was general knowledge and technical skills an SOIS agent needed, and the other half was learning to strengthen our Esper abilities. They'd actually known about Espers for quite a while and had a lot of techniques that helped us get better and stronger. After several months of hard work, we were finally ready for our first field missions. Mine was an infiltration. My brother stayed at the base, so I could relay information back through him. I was supposed to sneak into a research facility, posing as one of their workers, and then use the morphogenetic field to transmit what I found back to my brother. But everything went wrong. It was a trap. The whole research facility was fake, and I got captured. Alice had to come and rescue me. I'd been sending information about the inside of the facility to my brother, and Alice used that information to come and find me. As soon as she got here, she picked me up and carried me out. I was relieved and happy to be alive and free, but I also felt ashamed and miserable. While she was carrying me back out, I started to cry. She was just so cool, and I wasn't. I wanted to be just like her. So from that day onward, I did everything I could to be more like Alice. Our infiltration ended in failure, but we did manage to get something useful. In fact, we were able to figure out where their headquarters was. The directors decided that December 25th, 2028 would be the day we would strike. This time, I promised myself we wouldn't screw it up. I was finally going to get some answers about something that had been with me for most of my life. But then, on December 22nd, 3 days before the raid, Alice and I were attacked by people in gas masks while we were going over our plans. They protect a giant spider. They protect a certain species of froggos that protect the eggs, and the frogs don't die. Oh, so what you're fighting against right now?
Where are you going?
Yeah.
All of that talking seemed to have tired Clover out. She sighed, and her long hair swayed as she moved. Hey, I've got a few
What are
questions.
they?
Well, first off, your powers, I guess? I'm guessing you can't use them right now.
Yeah. I'm not really sure why. I've been sending my brother messages ever since I woke up, but
No response?
yeah. If there was another Esper here, they could make me stronger. But that's just wishful thinking. Wait. Well, if there's
What?
someone else who's stronger than me, then they kind of absorb my powers.
I'm assuming Vi?
Maybe... No, never mind. That's probably not it.
Right. Whatever. I have some other questions, so moving on. I think I understand what Alice was talking about now. They were trying to spread that virus, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so
Well-
who are they?
I can't tell you that.
Why not? You told me all that other stuff, but this is too much?
Well, Alice would be mad at me.
I already told you I wouldn't tell her.
But
Fine. Let me rephrase. When are they going to do it?
well, if we knew that, we wouldn't have gone to all that trouble.
So you don't know.
No. All we know is soon.
But that could mean just about anything.
Yeah. It could be next week or next month or even next year. Or it could have happened already.
Wait, you mean they might have already released the virus?
Wouldn't that make the most sense? Like, how about this room? Or that newspaper article? And the 3 people who were put in cold sleep.
Are you saying you, me, and Alice were frozen, and the pandemic happened while we were on ice? Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Nobody has heard of Radical 6 either.
Maybe they're lying.
Really? All 6 of them?
Well, if Kay really does have memory loss, then it's only 5. Quark is out too.
Okay, what I missed? Recap everything. We just finished Clover's little monologue. um, I honestly think that's it. New ending? Yay! Yeah. Yeah, I honestly think that's it. You did not miss much. So you're saying Temyoji, Dio, Phi, and Luna are all lying. I guess they are a little suspicious. And what's their motive?
For lying? How would I know?
Then what's the motive for a terrorist organization to start a pandemic?
I heard it was something about purifying the unclean?
Many nonary games. Clover recap with Alice. We all split up to go look for Exela beer. So that's why we're in the pressure chamber right now. But yes, right now Clover is just recapping what Alice told us. Purifying the unclean?
Oh, unclean. Unclean.
Oh, what? What are you doing?
Shut up! Just hold on a minute. I'm this close to remembering. Unclean. Clean. Een.
Oh! She leapt up, suddenly excited.
Neostigmine!
Neo what?
Did you forget it already?
Een. Eve.
I'm talking about this stuff!
As she spoke, she pulled something out of her pocket. It was the injection gun, complete with a vial of medication. Oh, right. I remember that. It was in the safe in the treatment center, right?
Yeah!
I didn't have any idea what it was, though, so I gave it to you.
Exactly!
Are you saying you've heard about this neostigmine stuff before?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just remembered.
You remembered?
My brother told me about that.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm like personally getting like a little frustrated with how Clover's responding, but I know very well that this is how I talk also. Like, Clover's way of talking is 100% me and explaining things.
Neostigmine is a type of cholinesterase inhibitor. That means it's a sort of antidote for tubocurarine.
Oh. Sorry, but I still don't get it.
How easy do I have to make it?
Well, hush, hush. Not like you've had first-hand experience in this.
Okay, fine. I'll start at the top, alright? The stuff I've got in here is neostigmine, which counteracts the muscle relaxant tubocurarine.
No, never. Not me. Couldn't be me.
Following me?
Tubocurarine is a poison in our bracelet, right?
Right. It's the second thing we get injected with if we're penalized.
First, is this over real? Which puts you to sleep? I guess you could say it'll
Okay, we got it. It's a muscle relaxant. So you're saying this neostigmine keeps it from working?
Yes! Oh my god, how many times are you going to make me say it?
So we can just inject ourselves with this if we get penalized.
Yeah! We don't have to die.
There's only one in here, though.
We're gonna be okay. We can only pull the trigger once, though.
Yeah. That means we can only use it on one person.
Yeah.
Well, that's still good news. This means one of us can break the rules. Once. Like, let's
The
see.
best way to use it would be for sneaking through the number 9 door. If somebody gets 9 points,
Oh,
they can
that's
open
true.
it, right? With this stuff, somebody who doesn't have 9 points could still leave with them. Anyway, I'm gonna go tell Alice.
What? Hey, Clover, wait. Clover! It was too late. Clover was already on the lift and gone. Welp. Damn. I was, I think, understandably upset. With no stairs, my only choice was to wait for the lift to come back down. As soon as it was back, I jumped on and headed upstairs. Interesting implications here, right? Phi. Where did Clover go? Uh-oh. Phi, can you hear me? Didn't say anything, just stared at me with her mouth half open. Oh, is she infected? Her eyes seemed slightly glazed and her body was unnaturally stiff. Oh no! Phi? I grabbed her shoulder and shook her gently. Slowly she raised her arm, fingers drooping limply from it. She gestured toward the exit that led away from the warehouse. That way? She went out that door? Phi's only answer was a slow, shallow nod. Right, got it. Thanks. I headed for the exit, then paused. You look pretty tired. Get some rest, alright? Still no response. There was something odd about her, but catching Clover seemed like more of a priority. I turned back around and jogged out the door toward the treatment center. Fine. Um, is she gonna be okay by herself? Because I feel like she's not going to be. Huh? This is weird. Where is everybody? I'd assumed Alice would be in the treatment center, so Clover would have gone there to find her, but the room was empty. Luna and Tenmyoji were gone too. They'd left Quark and the readout on his pod said his vital signs were still normal. As far as I could tell, he was still asleep. Fine. Guess it's time to go look somewhere else. I made my way out of the treatment center. Where is everyone? Hello? I am so glad they're not doing the map thing. just teleport me into those rooms. Hello? Here you are, one away from 150. I am! So close to our goal! Our lovely little sect is growing. Also, hello, little bird. Hello. I hope you're having a good day so far. I think it's daytime there now, right? Five, oh, faux wait. my fat ass read that as well. Yes, it is. Too bad I can't follow twice. No worries. We're happy enough that you followed once. But yes, hopefully it's been a good day for you so far. It's always lovely seeing you here. Bro, where is everyone though? What the hell? What is going on here? Can't find anybody. Every single room is empty. Wait, there's still one place I haven't checked. The infirmary. It's good, it's after lunch. Ooh, what do you have for lunch? Or have you eaten lunch yet? If you haven't, go eat. Whoa. I ran into the room and stopped short. I might as well run into a brick wall. My chest tightened so much I could barely breathe. No. What? What happened? I felt my whole body convulse, whether from terror or nausea, I couldn't tell. My legs went limp and I crumpled to the floor. Something sticky pressed against the palm of my hand, and I looked down to see blood. A vast, warm pool of fresh blood stretching out across the room, lapping at my legs and hands. Well, we know it's not mine. Why? This can't be real. Oh, good. Um. What the? Huh? In the middle of the lake of blood, like an island of flesh, were bodies. They were a bloody tank of lifeless limbs and dead eyes, with too much blood and chaos for me to tell who was who. Had they sliced themselves open? Or stabbed one another? I couldn't tell. All the blood, too much blood. Whatever they'd done, it was clear what tool they'd used to do it. A scalpel lay in the blood next to them, its handle and blade streaked with gore. This was how they had died, this tiny blade. Oh god. This is it. It's all over. This is how it ends. That's right. I have to end it. This nightmare will finally be over. Time to wake up. My fingers scraped across the floor as I picked up the scalpel. I lifted it slowly, carefully to my neck as if someone were guiding my hand with theirs. And drew it across the Yo! Excuse? Bro, what kind? Huh? Everyone got infected. It's noodles of some sort. I'm wondering if it's a Cantonese cuisine that you may know. Oh, what is it? What is it? It might be. Clover. This is Clover's ending. Clover's ending. Everyone dies? Jesus. Hi, Dread. Hello. I don't know. We should be oohing about infected. But I hope you're having a good Monday so far. How was Project Zomboid? I was lurking for a bit, but I didn't get to catch a lot of it. Did you have fun on the servers? Another ending? Yeah, another. I don't like this ending too much though. Thank you for the shout outs, Malo. Alright, we'll just add this to our ever growing list. Huh. Dang, Clover's is the only one that's on this level. What's this one? Oh, that's right. Okay, we need the passwords. Okay. Thanks for the ride, Okami. um, Hello, this is Chubb's mother. I've seen a charge for $40. My son took my iPad and I would like my money back, please. Oh, well, that seems like something to take up with Twitch, with Twitch. Uh, Crazy stuff story-wise. I know, right? Okay, let's see what happens if we pick Betray in this one. First message too, right? A little sloth.
Sigma, do you remember what I said back in the other warehouse?
Yeah, you told me we should. Oh wait, we can save this. This is Armor Ant, right? No, this is in fact not Armor Ant. I want my iPad too. Bird wants his iPad back. Anyways, the noodle, it's like dark sauce braised noodles in another dialect. Hokkien, it's called Omi. No, this is Patrick. Dark sauce braised noodles. Like, is it rice noodle or egg noodle? Okay, well, we're starting our villain arc for this one. We're gonna pick Betray. It does. It does sound really good though. I love noodles.
What did you choose, Sigma?
Egg noodle and dark soy thick sauce. Egg noodle and dark. Oh, I think I know what it is. Yeah. Oh man, what is it called? Wait, hold on. I now I need to know the name. Uh oh, okay. Yeah, I know. Oh, this is so good. It looks so good. Braised noodle gang, yes. I love noodles in like really thick sauce. Oh, that's right. Singapore has a lot of Hokkien speakers, huh? It's like a mix. I forget. I was like, wow. I was like, why is there a Hokkien dish there? Okay, back to the game. Yeah, I love noodles. My comfort food when I was a kid, like anywhere we go, like in terms of restaurant, I always got what's it called? How do you translate it? Oh, beef chow fun. I think that's how it's translated. The stream is sponsored by Dark Sauce Braised Noodles. Yes, get one today. It is on sale. Air horns. Yeah, but when I was a kid, I always ate beef chow fun because like I was really picky. I mean, I'm still kind of a picky eater, but not as much. But when I was a kid, I was a super picky eater. So like I always wanted that. Okay. You didn't see me push the button?
No.
Oh, well, we already went through this. What you want to do after that is up to you. You can come with me if you want, or you can stay here. Your choice.
That's as good as saying you chose betray.
Fair. My comfort food is honestly the most Canadian thing, poutine. Poutine is pretty good though. Like good poutine is really good. I've had some that were like kind of meh, but like of course it's because I'm not in Canada land, but like I've had some decent ones here, and yeah, I can vibe with that. I can vibe with poutine being your comfort food. I grinned and headed toward the display. God, I hate this.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
I hate it. I hate it.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
I know the true villains, right? I feel
Please
awful.
check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
God.
What did you do, Clover?
Sorry, it wasn't me.
Wait, I thought you told her to get out no matter what.
Sigma, huh?
Yeah.
Care to explain this then?
What's there to explain? It's exactly what it looks like. I'm getting out of here.
What?
Are you going with him, Clover? I...
When they all turned to look at Clover, I made my move. God dang! My feet pounded across the metal floor of the warehouse as I ran for the number 9 door.
Hey, wait!
He'd have to do better than shout if he wanted to stop me. It was closer. I was almost there. I took one last running leap and slammed into the wall, the unlocking device right in front of me. With a yell of triumph, I threw the lever down. Oh, I actually did it? I thought Fi would have stopped me. The door began to open. A heavy metallic grinding noise filled the room.
Shit. That son of a bitch actually did it?
His voice sounded almost surprised. I turned to face him. Sorry, but it looks like this is goodbye.
Sigma,
Don't worry. I'll go to the police as soon as I get out and come back with help. I'm not going to just leave you all here to die.
Give me that shit. I know a liar when I see one.
Really? Maybe you should get your eyes checked.
Are you guys just gonna let him run off like this?
No way. I can't allow that. He took advantage of a sick kid. He's just a coward.
agreed.
I also agree.
That's it then. Let's get him. Ready?
Yeah, he's toast.
Am I just standing there waiting for this?
Just leave it to us.
Hey, now don't do anything you'll regret. This door only opens once, you know. If you stop me, then... Why are you riding Okami? Cherry, you need to partner with some food company. We are all hungry and still growing. Oh no! Any food sponsor, any food company want to sponsor me? I have a family to feed. All my fellow sect members are all hungry. Sigma living up to the name. Honestly, though, the one time he's living up to his name. Yeah. Hello, Mike. I hope you're doing well. Hopefully, you're having a good Monday so far. Katie the toaster shall make the toast for the toast. It'll be toast to the third degree. Hungry. Wait, Shadow Legends toaster win? Oh no! Everyone's hungry, including me. Actually, I could deal with some eats. All right, what food company are we trying to get to sponsor us? If you stop me, then
Charge!
bro, just run. You're by the door. Shit! I spun back around and faced the door. There it was, right in front of me. Freedom. I leapt for it, or at least I tried. Bro, you just like waited for them to come at you. Like this is just saying. It happened in the blink of an eye. Suddenly my cheek was being pressed against the cold steel floor of the warehouse. Oh me, you kinda like crawled under as it was going up. You don't need to wait for it to completely go up to go through, you know?
The number 9 door has been opened.
But they never let you leave if you get the 9 points in the endings, right? Everyone else gets to dip, but you never get to. The only time that we stopped it was Dio. And Fi, I guess. We managed to talk Fi out of it. Random thought, for gardeners and potential gardeners, selling plant seeds for veggies like tomatoes and cucumbers would be simple and cost effective. Uh, I think it depends, because it's like you have to treat the seeds also, otherwise they're gonna go bad, because it's not like seeds last forever. Although I doubt anything like that would purchase be my gamers. Hey, I like gardening. Maybe some other people like gardening also. True. Yeah. I only know because I tried to plant a mango seed and it worked. It worked, but like I was trying to like research into how to like um core it so that I can plant it, and there's a lot of steps to it.
It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Shit. Let me go. Let me go. Or let go of me, god damn it. I could feel something huge, heavy, and metal pressed against my neck. Kay had to be holding me down. I flailed and kicked, but it didn't do any good. What are you doing? You're just killing yourselves. The door only opens once. I don't.
I know. Go, Clover.
God, I have to be mindful of what I read now.
You're the only one of us with 9 BP. Nobody else can get out. But this is an order from your commanding officer. You are to escape from this facility. Once that's...
Oh, whoops.
Stop complaining and go.
Bro, this is so unfair.
That door closes, it's all over. None of us will get out of here alive.
So dumb, yeah, so dumb. The door had already begun to close. The space was narrowing quickly, but it was still wide enough for a single person to make it through.
Fine. You didn't leave me much choice.
Did Alice just kick her through? I couldn't see what had happened, but I heard enough to guess. Alice had shoved Clover through the door. Oh. Well, that's slightly less interesting. Looking up, I could see Clover's feet just beyond the doorway.
Alice! Go! Call for help! I'm counting on you!
Alice! No! I can't!
What do you mean you can't? You can and you will. Fist of Fury.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation.
Infinity invading my lord.
As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy
Thank you for
your
this
stay.
time. Oh, I need it. Thank you for the hard eyes, Luffy. get it though. They don't let you leave early because it's a big spoiler, but still dumb. Yeah. I wish there's like a special ending that you can just like unlock after you open all the other endings so that you can get that satisfaction. Satisfaction like see ya suckers. Oh wow, high quality illustration. Is it? I think it's about the same as our models, no? Okay. Alright. Alright. So we got I don't think we have the other password yet. Oh, I think we do, but we're missing one. So maybe we try this one? Ah, the heart. Oh, yay. My other, my mama did really good with them. Oh, well, I don't even know if I could call her my mom. She did both the drawing and the rigging. But she did a really good job with them. I agree. It's so like high quality. Okay, let's see if we can complete the rest of this. But I don't know. The oh
First is the
mother.
aesthetic called Socoril Beta. The other is a muscle relaxant called
Oh,
Tubocurarine.
oh.
Your bracelet also has a bunch of needles on the inside.
Ian.
If you break the rules, those needles hop out and inject you.
Ian.
My brother told me about that. Neostigmine is a type of cholinesterase inhibitor.
We just
That
unlocked
means
this.
it's sort of an
Yay.
antidote for tubocurine. I knew it!
Give it back. I found it, so it's mine.
Achievement unlocked to each according to his needle. Of course. The
The
antidote.
antidote?
That voice sounded really close, or was that just me? That sounded like she was like right up against me and like whispered in my ear. I didn't have time to explain. I took off running toward the exit. Zoom.
Sigma, where are you going?
Oh god, that's scary. That always scares me. Stay here. I'll be right back. I bolted out of the warehouse toward the treatment room. I would love for Fi to be doing that. I'm sure you would, Malo. I'm sure you would. You'll take that with absolutely no complaints. Oh god, I forgot about this. I think Dio put it in his pocket. Come on. Please still have it. Sweat was pouring down my face, but I didn't bother to wipe it off. There wasn't time. I dug frantically through Dio's coat until... Aha! Found it! Oh. There's only one dose. The injection gun uses the whole bottle at once. Shit. I can't save both of them. Yes, you can! Yes, you can!
1 minute remains.
Is it a protein?
Doors closed.
1 minute? Shit. I spun around and shot out of the treatment center.
3, 2, 1. Chromatic doors closing.
No, you gotta be kidding
Oh
me.
dear.
Sigma.
There's a sharp, quick. Kick! We don't kick to this mic! There's a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic Soparil. Inject yourself! I blinked and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble and gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor. No, I couldn't fall asleep. I had to give one of them the antidote before my bracelet injected me with the tuberculin. With every ounce of strength I could muster, I forced my eyes back open. Kane finally limp on the floor in front of me. In my right hand, I could feel the injector gun. With its precious cargo, I could only pull the trigger once. Who was I going to choose? I think you only have one option, no? Because, like Kay still got a suit on. Pi or Kay? No, what was I thinking? There's only one answer. Pi. I didn't even have a choice. After all, Kay's entire body was covered in impenetrable metal. Yeah. I can't inject Kay, yup. Ya dummy. I'm sorry, Kay. I summoned up as much energy as I could and dragged myself toward Vi. After what felt like an eternity, I was finally within arm's reach. With no time to waste, I pressed the gun to her arm and pulled the trigger. Oh, that's a lot bigger than I thought it was.
Sigma, what the hell did you...
I injected you with neostigmine. It's a type of cholinesterase inhibitor. Oh god. It's the antidote to the muscle
Why
relaxant.
did you pick me?
Because I can't use the injection gun on Kay. And never get through the metal.
Then why didn't you inject yourself?
Guess you've got a point. Honestly, it didn't even cross my mind.
You're the biggest idiot on the planet.
Hey, come on. Is that any kind of thing to say to somebody who's about to die? How about something more tender?
No,
She said no.
screw this. I don't want to live if it means being in debt
Wait, hold on.
to you. No goddamn way.
Excuse me? You love her.
I'm not gonna...
Her words slurred and slowed, and her eyes fluttered closed. She wasn't dead, of course. I could hear the faint sound of her breathing and see her chest rise and fall. Good. Fi's gonna be alright. But, Kay. I looked over in his direction. That was when I noticed it. Open? There's a hole here on the back of your head. Yeah, it looks like you insert some. Oh, wait, is this the one where I have the key? It says open, so maybe if you put some kind of key in there.
You could open up the suit and take the mask off.
What a way to go. Oh, she's not dead. Yeah, she's not dead, but we get to die after hearing her say that to us, so... It looks like a power button symbol. It does, it does. Imagine if you could just press it. Wait. Then he... But when could he have... Oh! Wait! It's empty.
Yes.
Was there something in there before?
No. It was empty when I found it.
But what if he lied? Could Kay have taken the key? How he gone, it didn't really matter anymore. What did matter was that Kay had been able to remove his armor. The keyhole was sideways? Yeah. That means it was open. And he had. Holy shit. That would mean Dio's killer is. I coked as much strength as I could from my increasingly lethargic body and crawled toward Kay. Kay, wake up. Come on, talk to me. I grabbed his shoulder and shook him until he finally shifted and spoke.
Sigma.
What? Well, no, cause... Do you think the watch is like not around his wrist, but just like built into the suit, so he could have just took his arm out? Because if he could do that, then he could have just gotten back into the suit and not put his arm in that armhole, right? I just need to know one thing. Did you kill Dio? You weren't sleeping, were you? After I left, you took off your armor. You didn't want to go the same way I had, so you took the other door. After you went the long way around through the warehouse and the crew quarters, you headed for the elevator. That's very much me. My buffering speed is going through the roof right now. My thinking muscles aren't making the connection. Well, I'm making a very big leap in logic because since I don't know if his bracelet is stuck to his armor or to his arm. I love these slow map transitions. Yep. Totally helpful for me. I needed it. I would not have been able to understand the story without it. I bumped into Five and went back into the lounge to check on you. We saw you. Or we saw your armor, I guess. By then you would have been out of it. While we were in the lounge, you went to the treatment room and killed Dio. He must have turned off the oxygen to his pod, although you probably didn't stick around to make sure he died. I'm betting you were in a hurry to get back before Fi and I noticed something was up. Once you got back to floor 8, you needed us out of the lounge, so you made a noise in the hall to lure us out. Oh. But then you ran around and took the long way back to the lounge, so you could enter through the rear door. What ending is this? Is this an ending? Or is this a game over? Holy. Once you were there, you put your suit on again and waited for us. The fact that no one ran into him when he ran all the way around is truly fascinating. As soon as we found Dio's body, we did exactly what you'd expected. Kay, wake up! Something's happened. You pretended to wake up, very disoriented and confused. What is it? Come on, Kay, I'm almost out of time. Did you kill Dio? Thanks for the ride. Neat. Neat to you too.
Yes.
Impeccable timing.
Your reasoning is correct. I killed him.
Why?
Because I couldn't forgive him. He took the life of someone very important to me.
It looked like it bonked Kay instead. No, it didn't. The stream was muted when I did it, so I didn't know.
I couldn't.
Who did he kill?
The old woman.
Oh, why the bonk? What did I do? Oh, what? Oh wait, wrong one, my bad. Excuse me.
She was like a mother to me.
That's not any better.
She showed me how to see meaning in my life.
Wait, are you saying
Yes, I am. She was the woman who came here when I was 18.
is K 0? Whoa, hold on. What do you mean here?
Sigma. Unfortunately, we are out of time.
Oh, no, we're not. We still got a few seconds. Just take out the filler words.
There's something I have to tell you.
Uh-huh.
I made a promise that you would hear it.
Uh-huh.
Do you understand?
I thought we were running out of time.
This is very important. You must pay.
Just say it!
Cannot forget.
Forget? He wasn't making sense. I was about to die. How on earth would I be remembering anything for more than a few seconds?
If you see a lion with two heads devouring the sun, remember these letters.
Alright, I gotta be honest, I wrote a lot of things and I don't know what these things are.
Milkevoli.
Milkevoli? Ollie. Okay. Time to write it down. K is the toaster. K is the toaster. K is toast. Milk ravioli? The idea is that you have both now. Okay.
This will open the second gate.
Okay, so that's the next one that we're doing. You have both now, not even lion. Oh, sorry. Hey, Kate, who told you to tell me this? No. Who are you? Show me. Show me who you really are. I grabbed a hold of Kate's mask and tore it off. Do we get to see? Do we get to see? I don't know. Who is this? Oh, what? No, that's... Is that me? That's impossible. That face. It's my face. I felt a sharp pain in my left wrist and my body collapsed unceremoniously. Huh? The second drug. Tubocurine. It was you! The ultimate K! What the hell? My vision began to blur and my head felt unnaturally heavy. But I'm human. The world faded away and my consciousness slipped down into the cold, dark waters of nothingness. But I'm human. My arm's not human, but I'm human. So...
Hello? Hello?
Hi, Jay! Maybe a duplicate? That's what I was thinking. Oh, this is the KN. Achievement unlocked through the looking glass.
Right when I got out, you...
Oh. I don't know, weird implications. Yeah. I'm wondering if it is a duplicate though, cause if the old lady was in here, then She was working on on she was working on like the project, right? For the cult to duplicate people. Oh, thanks for the light bird. I hope you enjoy your work. It was good talking to you. uh, okay. 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 Lucy. I like that emote also because like it looks like a little babushka, a judging babushka. Okay, where's my? Huh? Do you wish to jump? Jump. Time jump? No. Kev. Oh. Time travel? Jump through space and time? I like how both Luna and Kay were just like, you got to remember, bro. We can't keep doing this. You gotta remember this time. Do I have it wrong? Is it the other way? The other way, yeah? Okay. Oh, it's an O. I was wondering about that. I was like, oh man, I don't know if I wrote an O or a zero. Thank you. Oh. Oh. Maybe it was a zero? It is a zero. Okay. ML. Don't you kick me, like. A Lucy out here trying to foil me. Are you part of Free the Soul? There you go. Bye. Come over here.
What's wrong?
We're in. Yay! I got in.
What? How did you figure out the login?
I don't know. I just knew it.
What the hell do you mean you just knew it?
I just knew it means I just knew it. You gave me the same line when I asked you how you knew my name.
Why are you bringing that up?
Cause it's the same thing, bye. That's why.
It doesn't have anything to do with this.
You sure? It might.
What? I don't...
Look, just forget about that. Come, take a look at this.
Sure. Fine. Just let me get right on that. Are you out of your damn mind? Tell me what the hell is going on here. Why do you know how to log into this computer?
Why do you know my name, huh? Explain. Are you even listening to me? We continued to yell at one another for several more minutes, but no matter what Fi asked me, I could never come up with an answer that satisfied her. Eventually, she seemed to give up.
Fine. You still don't make any sense, but I don't think you're lying.
Damn right I'm not.
And the AB game deadline isn't getting any further away. All right. Let's see what this thing has for us. Where are we supposed to start?
I don't know. Sigma. Huh?
Looks like there's tons of stuff in here.
Is this what we're looking at? Like this screen right now? This is what we're looking at? What is this?
Oh, can you tell me the ID that you put in? I can try searching for that. Maybe we'll get a hit.
I gave her what she'd asked for. Her search returned several files, and after examining them for a moment, Fi opened one. Hacking. Expert hacker here. Golem unit details. Are these product specifications for a golem?
Looks like it.
So was Oh, Golem's ID. I love that wiggle emote so much. I love the wiggle emotes, all of them, every single one of them.
Don't ask me. You seem to know more about all this than I do.
The writer is back. Thank you for the baby right. Got me.
Fine, whatever. Just read the file. Maybe it'll make more sense. Let's see here.
Is that Luna? I bunk and I write. You sure do, Okami. You sure do.
Yeah.
Luna. I saw a picture of Luna in this file.
There's something written underneath it. It says, appearance after application of ABT.
ABT.
There's this special artificial biological tissue, what's called ABT.
I forgot he had a British accent. I'm Mega right and sometimes Mini right. You keep it spicy with the rice, Jay.
When a golem's all new and shiny, they've got a nice suit of ABT over that metal skeleton.
But every I don't think this Luna is one, right? Because every time we saw her, she had red blood.
Makes us look right human, it does. Even feels like real skin, with pores, a little bit of hair, and a few pimples, scars and the like. Truth to tell, I doubt you'd be able to tell the real from the fake, even if it was right in front of you. See, right in the middle of it.
I see.
Xenoblade Chronicles has British and Welsh accents across many characters. Oh, I love that. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, like, I love listening to Scottish accents. That's like my favorite accent. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Anytime anyone sounds slightly Celtic, I'm like, ooh.
Luna was a golem. And DML016 was her product ID.
That must have been what Golem was trying to tell us when he was stopped. But why? Why would Luna be in the game?
I don't know how autonomous she really is, but I find it hard to believe she would have come here of her own free will.
So you're saying that she was sent here by Zero Senior?
Probably. Look. At the bottom of the screen, it shows her current status.
Currently operational. Executing special mission? You think her special mission is to participate in the game? Thank you for the head pets, Jay.
Probably.
So why did Zero Senior want a robot as a participant? You think maybe it's to supervise the rest of us? rarely head pets? I feel like you do head pets after most riots. Hello, eyes. Hello, hello. Are you having an alright night? I know it's probably a rough night, but hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully you're able to unwind a little at least and just not have to think about too much. Yeah, thank you for the shoutouts for eyes. You think maybe it's to supervise the rest of us? It's okay considering. Yeah. Well, I'm glad it's alright. You know, at least everything else is going okay. Definitely take all the time that you need though. That's a big thing. Never try to rush through processing those feelings. You think maybe it's to supervise the rest of us? Maybe if something unexpected happened, she was supposed to correct it or something.
What if it was some kind of Voight-Kampf test?
I'm sorry, a what test?
It's from an old book. A test to see how human she was. Whether or not 8 people would be able to figure out she was a robot.
Oh, a Turing test.
That might almost explain the whole game, actually.
We got dumped in here so that they can tell whether she passes for a human? Excuse me?
Making us solve puzzles and play the AB game. All of those things could have been designed to give us a chance to see her true nature.
So it's kind of like the Chinese room.
Yeah. Luna is the girl locked in the room, and the 8 of us are the people outside it. Well, like I always say,
just a possibility, right?
All what matters is if the person next to you does what a human ought. Looks like a person, acts like a person, and talks like a person, then it's probably a person.
When did you figure it out? That she was a golem, I mean.
right now. I didn't know until I saw this stuff.
But is she? Probably a person. You're lying. When I told you about what happened with Golem in the pantry, you said something about how this game might be sort of like the Chinese room.
I don't know why I said that. It just felt like it made sense.
Like you just knew it?
Yeah. Look, forget about that.
No. You stew on that for a second.
See Luna's status?
Yeah, it says the same thing it did a minute ago. Currently operational, executing special mission. Oh wait, what the hell? Luna's
Do you think robots die? She was only injected with muscle relaxant.
Ten minutes remain until Ambidex's game polling closes.
Is she? I mean, Kay the toaster begs to differ. Oh, but what if the toaster is actually a toaster with toaster armor? Ooh. Protected by the toasting abilities.
All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Of course. Luna's the one who opened the AB
That
gate.
might not be the only thing she did. Look,
What do you mean?
what are the last 3 digits of her product ID? And where
Oh,
have we seen that
16.
before?
No. No, I don't believe it. Are you saying it's Luna who handcuffed Clover and Tenmyoji?
We should go check her body. You remember where it is?
The crew quarters, of course I remember. So was it fake? Is the blood fake? You're right.
Yeah.
Why? Why would Luna?
And I trust him.
God
5
dang.
minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Let's go. The game hasn't stopped.
Oh my
If we
god.
don't vote, we're going to get penalized.
Right. Off we go then. He's the only character who actually sounds like a toaster with the nuances and tempo of case speech. I mean, I'd be a little concerned if other people sounded like a toaster, though. Wait.
Invalid hair detected.
Hold on. It splits here. Uh-oh.
Please retry with valid partner.
Lurk, thanks for the lurk, Jay. Hope you enjoy your lurk. Forgot about this thing.
Right. Luna's bracelet.
Huck it. Yeah, with her bracelet, there's 3 in this room. I stepped outside and set Luna's bracelet down, then headed back into the AV room.
2 minutes remain until polling closes.
I feel like you hardly needed to step outside, like just walk towards the edge and just place it right outside your door. Alright, I'll go ahead and hit the start button. Ready?
Yeah, go ahead. Wait,
Wait for what?
Sigma.
Huh? Luna?
One minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Wait. What the hell is going on? Why is Luna here?
She's probably planning on participating in the game.
You mean she's gonna take the bracelet and go into one of the other rooms?
Yeah.
How's she going to vote?
Betray. I'm sure of it. Why else would she have come here? If she wanted to vote ally, she could have just waited for the deadline to pass.
She's got 7 BP, right?
Yeah, why are you asking though? Her BP doesn't matter right now.
Bro, that's wild, right? What?
Have you totally lost it? She doesn't have her bracelet on. And besides, she's a golem. She isn't trying to get out.
That's fair.
Whether she has 9 BP or not doesn't mean anything to her.
Then why is she doing this?
Isn't that obvious? She wants to keep our BP below 9. Say she defaulted to ally. We could choose whatever we wanted, and we'd still get 9 BP. She's here to make sure that doesn't happen.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Okay, so I'm assuming ally is going to be the shorter route.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
And I trust him.
2, 1.
Okay, I think ally is going to be the shorter route, so we're going to do that one first, and then we'll do betray after.
Round 3 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
Devices, bro, I just said! 5 out of knock us upside the head.
Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Hey, Sigma! Are you insane? Why the hell did you choose ally?
Wait, we can talk about that later. Right now? It's gone. Where'd she go?
That's odd. We came out the moment the gates opened. There's no way she could have left already.
Then there it was. I thought so. She didn't pick it up. Without the bracelet, she couldn't have voted.
Then she let the system vote ally for her?
I chose Ally because I wanted to.
Results from round 3 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
The final trust test. Right, the results.
Yeah, let's go have a look.
Let's see, let's see, let's see. Hello? Oh shoot, I forgot they're all dead. Wait, we all have 9 now. Oh.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet
We're all
points.
free! all the ones that are alive are free! Everyone made it out! Since Luna didn't vote, she got set to ally automatically, and the other 6 got penalized. Okay, we already know this. But then again, 5 of them are already dead. We don't know where Quark is, but his bracelet's already off.
Yeah, that means all those penalties are meaningless. Why did Luna show up then? I mean, we've got our 9 BP now, but... Alright, what do you want to do, Sigma? Do you want to leave?
What? You're kidding, right? Weren't you the one who kept going on about how Quark's still alive? I can't just run off and leave him here.
You sure?
Yeah.
Well, that's a relief. I was hoping you'd say that. Now let's get moving. We need to find Quark.
And Luna too, right?
Luna.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 4 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates.
Vi and I checked our bracelets out of sheer reflex. I was a magenta pair, but just like before, but Vi had changed to a red solo. It didn't really matter though, both of our bracelets showed the number 9. All we had to do was open the number 9 door and we'd never have to play another AB game again.
Alright, Quark comes first. Let's go.
She spun around and headed for the cyan door. I followed on her heels. Have we checked the pods yet? In this route? I don't think so? Okay. So he's probably in there then, but who put him there? Where are we going next?
Sigma, There's something I want to ask you.
What is it?
There are 3 doors here. You, Alice, and Luna went through the one on the right. That took you to the Golem Bay, correct?
That's like sure. I don't know. According to the map, that's the door on the bottom. There's a lever on that thing in the middle, right? We pulled it, but it only opened one of the doors. What about it?
Take a look. See the lock?
Open?
Yeah.
Then who the hell opened it and how?
There's only one person who could have opened it.
Luna.
Alright, let's head in.
Okay. Wait, where is this though? Oh, okay. Treatment center. The heck are these things?
I think they're treatment pods of some sort.
The screen is blue. What mint pods? Even as I spoke, part of me knew what they were. I didn't know how or why, but I felt a strong sense of deja vu when I looked at them. And suddenly I realized I knew exactly how to operate the pods. It was a strange, unsettling feeling, as if somewhere deep inside was a version of myself that I didn't actually know.
One of them is lit up.
The one on the left, is it being used?
Glass is all fogged up. I can't really see inside.
Oh, I didn't realize that was glass. That would make sense. Let's crack it open then. Quark! Quark? Did Luna put him in? Our feet pounded across the floor of the warehouse. Have we given him the Excelsior yet?
This is it.
I think we're missing a step. Quark's body bounced in my arms as I ran. His pulse and breathing were normal. He was limp and unconscious, but he was alive. The pause display had given us little information on his condition. As far as we could tell, he'd been given an anesthetic, which had put him to sleep.
Ready? What's wrong? You're supposed to say, yeah, sure.
Is it really okay for us to just leave?
What the hell is this? You want to stay here? What if Luna kills you too?
What?
Think about it. Alice, Clover, Tenmyoji, the old woman, even Dio and Kay. There's a good chance Luna killed all of them.
But why?
Why doesn't matter. Remember what we saw on Clover's thigh?
016.
And what's that the same number as?
The last 3 digits of Luna's product ID.
Where did we find the old woman's corpse?
In the AV room that Luna came out of.
And if you're right, her brain is in the central computer core. That means she could have easily moved that crane, right?
Yeah?
She could have used it anytime she wanted.
That means any alibi she might have for not being able to move the crane is worthless.
Exactly. She must have moved the AB room. Alice noticed it right away. At the very least, that would mean Luna had a reason to try and kill Alice.
Keep her quiet.
She could also have murdered Dio and Kay. Remember their star keys? Luna must have taken them, which puts her in the room with Dio and Kay. You understand, don't you? I admit none of this evidence is conclusive, but look at our options. You, me, Quark, and Luna. Who do you think is the most likely to be the murderer?
Quark!
Think this through, Sigma. Luna's a golem. That means she's a robot that's part of this facility, designed to do God knows what.
But, but don't robots have the rule to like not hurt humans?
If what you said about golems and the central computer is true, she's basically a puppet of Zero Junior's. There isn't really much of an argument to be made here. The only option is to leave her here and get out.
Jeff Quark, where's the bunny bunny? I wish they put Zero Junior in a lot more scenes because I really enjoyed their lines. Laws of Robotics? What's that? Have you not watched? Was it iRobot? Was that the movie?
Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics?
Oh. Hold on to your seats, Mike. We're gonna be learning the 3 laws of robotics right now. A robot may not injure a human being, or through inaction, allow a human being to come to harm.
A robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic.
Okay, you're right. Let's get out of here.
Damn. Don't scare me like that.
Moral guidelines that robots
Okay, I'm
should
going to
follow.
open it.
Yeah,
You ready?
essentially. You don't have to ask me. Isn't that what you always say?
Yeah, I guess so. It's time we got out of here. Let's go.
But what about the Excellior for Quark? With a heavy, labored groan, the number 9 door began to open. As soon as the gap was wide enough to admit her body, Fi slipped through it. I followed her through, Quark still cradled in my arms. Inside was a massive lift platform, like the kind used to move industrial cargo. Fi turned to face me, and I shoved Quark into her arms.
Huh?
Before she could respond, I spun around and ran. Excuse me?
The number 9 door has been opened.
Excuse me.
It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Sigma!
Sigma has left the party. Mommy, bye.
What the hell are you thinking? Get back here!
Oh. Sorry, Fi. There's something I have to do. Take care of Quark.
No! You don't mean you're going to go find Luna? God damn it, Sigma! Think about what you're doing! Sigma! Listen to me! You can't do this!
Oh, she's not so sad.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
I had no regrets. In fact, with Fi and Quark's successful escape, I felt a profound sense of relief. One of my objectives had been achieved, and a difficult choice had been made. My mind felt clear and focused, more so than it had in a long time. Alright, time to go. Luna's waiting. Luna, I knew you'd be here.
You knew?
Oh, right. We haven't talked here in this one, huh?
Isn't this nice? This is the only place in this whole facility with anything green. I kind of feel silly saying it, but it makes me think of the great outdoors. I think it's the perfect place for a serious conversation. Being surrounded by nature makes me feel happy.
I'm not sure what you meant just now, but are you talking about something that happened in another history? I know what you
What?
can do. Someone told me about it once. They said that you have the ability to transport your consciousness through time.
Who told you that? Oh, birdie. Luna looked down at the music box around her neck. Carefully and delicately, she twisted the dial on the bottom. A barb!
Sigma, aren't you here to ask me something? Why I killed them, perhaps?
Well, actually, I already know you didn't do it.
Oh? Why do you think I didn't do it? I'd like to know your reasoning.
Alright. I nodded and took a moment to compose my thoughts. Might as well start with the old woman. There's no point beating around the bush, I suppose. Dio killed her.
Why do you think so?
Her left arm had blood splattered all the way up to the elbow, except for a stripe on the wrist that was perfectly clean. What could have caused that? My guess is a bracelet. It got covered with blood and kept her wrist clean. Obviously, none of our bracelets had blood splatter on them, but Dio's bracelet reacted to the luminol. That meant Dio's bracelet had to have come from the old woman.
Is that your proof? That's why you think Dio killed her?
No, that's only enough to suspect him. After all, he could have just taken the bracelet after someone else killed her.
Then why are you so sure?
Because he confessed. After his bracelet reacted to the luminol, I confronted him.
Alright, fine. You caught me, I did it. I killed the old bitch and took her bracelet.
Wait, when did that happen?
In a different timeline.
Isn't that against the rules?
What rules? We're not going to try and bring up Nox's 10 Commandments. Does it really matter if it's against the rules or fair? The truth is truth. Let's say that incident P happens, and after that timeline splits into timeline A and timeline B. Thank you for the head pets, eyes. I don't think it's unfair to base the theory in timeline A on information I found in timeline B. After all, A and B both came from the same place, P. If you trace the history of both timelines, you'd end up back at incident P. Now, if I could change what happened with incident P by visiting timeline A or B, then yes, it'd be a different story. I don't know that it'd be unfair per se, but I'd certainly be breaking some pretty big rules. Like, you know, the principle of causality. I'm sure that Dio killed the old woman. By extension, that means you couldn't have killed her. I'm assuming Dio wasn't originally intended to be a part of the nonary game. Somehow he got in and took the old woman's place. That's how he ended up as Quark's partner. This is just an educated guess, but I have a feeling his plan was to replace one of us. I doubt it mattered which one. I have no idea why he would want to do something like that, and I don't know how he did it either, but the fact remains that he did. He hid in the warehouse on floor A and waited for someone to come out of one of the AB rooms. That someone turned out to be the old woman. She left Quark asleep in the AB room and came out on her own. Somehow he managed to get close enough to stab her. He did it near the wall with the graffiti on it. I'm guessing he stabbed her from behind so that he wouldn't get any blood on himself. As soon as she was dead, he wrapped the knife up in a handkerchief. No, wait, actually, he probably took the bracelet first. Then he would have needed to wipe the blood off, so he used a handkerchief for that too. Anyway, the point is he got the bracelet and put it on. Then he wrapped the knife up and hid it between the rightmost AB room and its neighbor. He probably didn't expect that they'd move, or he would have put it somewhere else. After that, he headed back into the AB room that the woman had left. Quark would have still been fast asleep, so as far as he knew, Dio was there the whole time. This does raise a few other questions, but I'll save those for later. For now, let's move on to the other murders. Well, actually, one of them probably isn't a murder. I'm talking about Alice. I'm pretty sure she committed suicide.
All of humanity is going to die. Adults, children, everyone. Everyone! There won't be anyone left!
Yikes.
I'd rather die here!
She'd been infected with Radical 6. I think that infection caused her to take her own life. She used Dio's knife, which she'd found in the warehouse after the AB room moved, and exposed it.
Get that water!
Thanks for the sippy swallow. She took it with her and then used it to stab herself in the crew quarters. Next are Clover and Tenmyoji. The first question is who put the handcuffs on them. The clue is the message Clover left, 016. If you think about it though, it doesn't make sense. Clover's left hand was in the handcuffs. That means she would have had to write with her right hand on her right thigh. I feel like it'd be really hard to do that, you know? Why not just use your left thigh? The thing is, I think she did. When she died, her legs slumped together and the message got transferred to the right thigh. We just never saw the original because we didn't bother checking the other leg. In other words, she wasn't trying to write 016. She was trying to write Dio. With her dying breath, she was trying to tell us the name of her killer. Now, about Kay and Dio. I think there's a pretty good chance Dio killed Kay. Here's how I imagine it happened. Kay probably sprayed Dio's bracelet with aluminol. We found the bottle in Kay's robe. He wouldn't have seen the reaction immediately, but Dio would have known what was coming. As soon as Kay turned the lights off, it would be clear that Dio had taken the old woman's bracelet. My guess is he decided to take the preemptive action. When we found their bodies, the lights in the rec room were on. Maybe Kay turned to switch the light off, and Dio took that opportunity to attack him. Kay was hurt pretty badly, but he didn't die right away. He probably managed to grab the spear and stab Dio. Then he died. So that accounts for all 6 bodies. None of them your fault. Dio's a menace.
Sigma, I'm glad you don't think I did it, but all of your theories are just, well, theories. Like Alice committing suicide. How can you be sure? Say she was infected with Radical 6. She could have been murdered before her symptoms even began to present themselves. As for Clover and Tenmyoji, I could easily have killed them. You don't have any proof that Clover's message was mirrored like you say, or even that it was supposed to refer to Dio. Even if it did, that's not conclusive evidence of his guilt.
So, are you like trying to admit to these or something?
The same goes for Kay and Dio. I could have killed them both. Why do you trust me so much? I'm a machine. I'm part of this place. How can you trust a machine?
That's why I trust you. I trust you because you're a robot. Your robotness is just one more reason you can't be the killer. Well, 3 more reasons.
Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics?
Rule number 1. A robot may not injure a human being or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm.
A robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic. Sigma.
Luna, I have to ask you. Can you tell me, well, everything you know? Your mind is in the central server. You should know everything that's happened here. There was a long pause. Luna stood up and walked deeper into the garden. I followed her in silence. Eventually, we reached the bench. Luna quietly sat down, and just like last time, I lowered myself down beside her.
You were right. I didn't kill them. How should I explain? Well, actually, you got most of it right.
Most? Doesn't matter. Tell me everything.
Well, first, yes, Dio did sneak into the facility. He used the large cargo elevator and came into the warehouse on floor A through the number 9 door. Since the game hadn't started yet, anyone could go through it.
Oh. That doesn't really sound like sneaking. It sounds more like he just walked in.
Yes, I guess you could say that. He did get in pretty easily, but that's because Zero Jr. lured him here.
What do you mean?
Dio wasn't a surprise. Both Zeros knew that he was going to come.
So they brought him here?
In a way,
But why?
because his presence was an important part of Zero's project.
What project?
I can't go into that right now. We'd be here forever.
We are here forever. What do you mean?
Right now, let's just focus on the murders, okay? Anyway, Dio found his way in. They made sure he didn't know that he was actually being let in.
So why did he come here?
To make sure Zero's project failed. His first step was to pretend to be one of the players. As for how he did that, you had it pretty much right. The old woman was the first one out, and he killed her under the graffiti. He put her bracelet on after he wiped the blood off it with the handkerchief. Then he wrapped the knife up and hid it between the 5th and 6th AB rooms,
5th and 6th?
counting from the left in their original placement.
In other words, the rightmost room would be the 6th room and the one next to it would be the 5th?
Right. After that, he went back into the 5th AB room where Quark was sleeping. Then he just waited for Quark to wake up.
What were you doing while that was happening?
Nothing. I couldn't do anything. My body had been turned off. Zero Jr. had powered me down. My body wasn't activated until after Dio went into the 5th room. I couldn't help her. All I could do was watch while she was murdered. Everything in this place is controlled by Zero Jr. I couldn't try and prevent Dio from getting in either.
Wait, if Zero Jr. controls everything, then he was the one who moved the 6th room with the crane?
Yes, that's right. Zero Jr. moved the room, not me.
Then who moved the old woman?
Me. It took me 10 minutes to get out of my AB room once I was turned back on. I ran over to check on her as soon as I did. Then I carried her back to the room I'd been in.
Why did you do that?
Because I was ordered to.
What?
Luna, listen to me very carefully. As you already know, the final stage of the project begins in 2 hours. This will be the culmination of many years of hard work. We cannot afford failure.
Yes. I understand.
Then let's make sure. What is your mission?
Enter the nonary game as one of the participants and observe the actions of the other players.
This sounds like the game's narrator. Does it?
Ensure that they do what they are supposed to and guide them down the correct paths.
How many players will there be?
Oh, you're right. It does. The one saying the nonary, like the AV rooms have opened. Yeah.
Myself and 7 others, ma'am. Will you be participating as well?
Yes, our plan dictates that I must. An individual by the name of Dio will be entering this facility presently. He has been led to believe he is doing so undetected. You've been briefed on him already, correct?
Yes. He will murder the first person to leave one of the AB rooms and take their place. If a pair is the first out, he'll probably kill both of them. That's all the information I've been given on him, ma'am.
Is there a problem?
With all due respect, ma'am, I would like to state that I don't feel right about this. We know someone is going to be killed, and we're just going to let it happen? I also have doubts about the use of Radical 6. Are you sure? Infecting all these people with such a horrible disease.
We're all infected?
That is none of your concern. Your only concern is to follow your orders.
But...
Luna, I am giving you an order. I am in command, and you do as I say. You are programmed to do as I say. You know this.
Yes.
Good. Now, I have one final order.
Another order, ma'am?
Yes. When you leave the AB room, the person Dio has killed will still be there. I would like you to move them.
Where?
To the room you are about to enter, the 6th AB room.
But why?
Not your concern. As a participant in the game, you must have as little knowledge of it as possible.
Wait, okay, I'm sorry. This is the lady that taught Kay, like, how to feel alive. Because she's sounding very, very untoward right now.
That is why I have made sure you are unable to access any classified data. There are things you must not know.
Obviously a good mom. So obvious.
In order for this project to succeed, we need you to be as close to a clean slate as possible. There are some things you already know, which ideally you would not. Unfortunately, this is unavoidable, so you must refrain from divulging anything you know about the project to the other participants. You must never tell anyone what you know about Dio, or the body, or that you carried it to the 6th AB room. You will have to pretend you know nothing more than the rest of the participants.
Is that an order?
Yes. Do I make myself clear?
Yes.
Bruh.
After that, I went into the AB room as I'd been told to. As soon as I stepped inside, my body deactivated. But since my brain is in the main computer, I was still awake. So I still saw everything. While I waited, I used the security cameras to see what was going on in the rest of the facility.
And you saw the old woman being murdered.
Yes, it was hard. What I was seeing made no sense. Several of my higher level processes nearly failed. To think that she would be the first person to come out. I think she knew that Dio was going to kill her. When she'd said she had one final order for me, I didn't understand what she meant.
Okay, I don't know how you guys feel, but like just staring at the side profile of Luna and like her talking but her mouth not really moving is like really unsettling. And I don't know if that's just me.
Like a fool, I told her I didn't approve, when I had no idea what she was prepared to do. When she died, whatever I have that passes for a heart felt like it snapped in two.
I think it's supposed to be a little off. I'm in the same boat, spooky, but I feel it. Yeah, right? I mean, it's doing its job if it's meant to be spoopy. Uh, I think I understand. Everything you did because you'd been ordered to,
Yes.
and it was the old woman who gave you these orders. Then, is she Zero Senior?
No.
No? What? But if she gave you the
She
orders,
did, but she wasn't the only person I took orders from.
there was someone else,
Yes.
and that person is Zero Senior.
Yes. They worked together to develop the project she mentioned.
I was gonna say Kay's dad, but Kay's me.
So I suppose technically my orders came from both of them. And they were both controlling Zero Jr. too.
Hmm.
I told you before that Zero Jr. moved the 6th AB room. Although that's strictly true, he didn't do it of his own free will. They ordered him to do it. He was following orders just like me. I don't know.
But why?
I really don't. Maybe they did it so that people wouldn't suspect me.
Okay, this is freakier, but just look away. I'll take your side profile instead. This is creepier. If they didn't want people to suspect you, then why have you moved the body in the first place? Eventually, we'd figured out that the rooms had been moved and that she was in your room.
Then maybe they wanted the opposite.
You mean
Maybe they wanted you to suspect me.
that doesn't make sense either. If they wanted people to suspect you, why move the room?
You're right. Then maybe they only wanted certain people to be suspicious of me.
You mean like Alice?
Yes. Perhaps they wanted Alice to find the handkerchief and the knife.
I know the first game had an anime aesthetic. The 3D stuff is hit or miss. Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's too bad in this one, but there's some moments where it's like a little, like, unsettling. No, no. It might be the lack of breathing animation too. That's true. That's true. It's like all the other features of her looking alive has just like turned off. Like her mouth doesn't move. She doesn't have breathing animation anymore. She's not blinking. If you ever get the chance, just play the trailer for the art for the third game. Okay, why is it better or worse?
That would explain why they moved the room.
So they somehow knew Dio would hide the knife there.
Yes, I think so.
But how could they know that?
Well, whatever the reasons were, Alice did notice that the room was moved.
It's an interesting shift. Oh, I gotta see.
Which meant that Clover also figured it out.
I do want to play the third one also, but like I am taking a break in between.
And just like you said, Alice used the knife to take her life. Clover didn't realize that though. Or perhaps she didn't want to. In any event, she decided that I must have killed Alice to keep her quiet. So she confronted me.
Immediately got it. That's the next scheduled game? Understood.
It was right after the second round of the AB game. Using Phi's timetable, that would be 0 hours, 0 minutes.
I'm guessing this is Luna's ending. Oh wait, you were listening to us in the security office?
Yes, that wasn't all I was listening to though. I know everything that happened in the facility after my body collapsed.
You were watching through the security cameras.
Yes, I was. I could see and hear everything. Anyway, we're at 0 hours, 0 minutes. I was in the hallway on floor A when Clover found me and took me to room 2 in the crew quarters. We entered at about 0 hours, 1 minute. She was very forceful.
I know you killed Alice. Tell me the truth and I'll let you live. Now fess up! I'm only gonna give you one chance. If you lie or try to play dumb or something, I'll kill you right in front of her!
I told her the truth, of course. I explained that I hadn't killed Alice, that she'd been infected with Radical 6, and it had caused her to kill herself. Clover was never going to believe that, though. We argued about it for nearly 9 minutes. It wasn't just Alice she asked me about. She asked me about the murder of the old woman, and about the AB room being moved. She wasn't very nice about it, but I couldn't answer any of her questions.
Because of your orders?
Yes. Then, at about 0 hours, 10 minutes, she must have run out of patience. She stuck her hand in her pocket and started moving toward me. She backed me up against the wall and pulled her hand out of her pocket.
Ta-da!
She was holding an injection gun. I tried to take it away from her. I even screamed for help. She refused to let go, of course. While we were fighting over it,
Oh, hold on a minute. The trigger got pulled in the fight. I get that part. What I don't understand is why it did anything to you.
you mean because I'm a golem?
Yeah.
One of my orders was always to act like I was one of the players. A human. Any human injected with that amount of tubocurarine would die.
And that's why you, died? To keep up the facade that you're a human?
No, I collapsed because Zero Jr. turned off the power to my body again.
Oh.
He probably felt he had to. Maintaining the illusion that I was human was probably in his orders, too.
That's fair.
So to make it look like I had died, he turned the power off. Whatever the case, it was an accident. I don't think Clover ever intended to actually kill me. She only took the injection gun to try and threaten me.
How can you be sure?
When I collapsed, she looked terrified. She checked for my pulse and listened to see if I was breathing. She also shook my body and called out to me several times. If she'd meant to kill me, why do all that?
Fair.
After a few moments, she ran off to the infirmary to get the AED.
You mean the defibrillator?
Yes,
That uses an electric shock to restart the heart, right?
correct.
So that was why she left?
Yes.
At 0 hours, 11 minutes, 40 seconds, Clover left the cabin in the crew quarters.
She ran off toward the infirmary. On the way, she bumped into Dio. Yes,
Dio?
I guess she just saw him, really. They didn't talk. She just ran past.
And he just watched her go by?
Yes. I imagine he was curious, of course. He probably wondered what she was doing. But he chose not to go after her. He had something else to do.
At 0 hours, 12 minutes, Dio enters the room.
He seemed pretty surprised to find my body.
Yeah, I bet.
It didn't take him long to get over it, though.
Wouldn't imagine it would. What did he do then?
He'd gone there for 2 reasons. One was to get Alice's bracelet, which was a blue solo.
Right. Without it, Dio and Kay, the yellow pair, wouldn't be able to get through the secondary door.
Yeah,
Right?
but he couldn't find it.
Of course, Vi had already taken it by then.
Yes. But there was something else he wanted to do, too. He was there to take the knife. Removing it was gruesome.
But why did he want the knife? Was it because he used it to kill the old woman?
No, I don't think so.
Then what do you think?
I think he didn't want anyone to see the engraving on the knife's blade. That's why he hid it so well after he killed the old woman.
Why wouldn't he want anyone to see that?
You remember what it said? There was a word engraved on the blade.
Myrmidons?
Yes.
What does Myrmidons mean?
It's the name of the organization he belongs to.
You know, if he was trying to sneak in and keep his, his whole, identity hidden, maybe bring a different knife? What is it, like a club or something?
I don't think so.
Well, what is it then?
I don't really know.
We never said he was smart. You know what? That's a very fair statement. No idea.
I'm afraid not.
Well, we know. We as the viewers know. Wait, wasn't he here to try and stop whatever Zero was doing?
Yes.
Then wouldn't that mean that he's on our side?
I don't know about that. He's killed 4 people. I'm not really sure he's on anyone's side.
Valid. You've got a point. Damn, this is ridiculous. I guess this enemy of my enemy isn't my friend, huh?
May I continue?
Luna's like, are you done? Are you done? But the effort to go and get a different, you know what? That's also a valid statement, guys. That's a lot of effort. Why get another knife to hide your identity when you've got a knife on you already and you can just hide it somewhere after using it? Yeah, keep going. After he took the knife, Dio rifled through what few belongings Alice had. Luna said he didn't seem to be looking for anything in particular. He was probably just checking to see if she had anything useful. That was where he found the key to Kay's suit. He didn't seem to have any particular reason for taking it, at least as far as Luna could tell. At 0 hours 13 minutes, Dio left the room.
He heard Kay opening the cyan door and ran out. When he left, he was heading toward the infirmary. My guess is that he was going after Clover. He found her with the AED. She was probably planning to just ignore him and head back, but Dio didn't let her.
Hey, wait. Just what are you planning to do with that thing? Thinking about trying to resuscitate Luna? And why would you want to do that? You were the one who killed her, weren't you?
When Clover tried to push past Dio, Luna said they began to fight.
What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Dio pulled the knife out of his pocket and pointed it at Clover's throat. That was when he showed up.
Dio, what the hell are you doing?
None of your goddamn business. Stay out of this, you senile old shit.
God dang, Dio, calm down.
Like hell, you son of a bitch!
He let out a yell and leapt toward Dio. The younger man dodged him easily and lashed out with a knife. Temyoji caught Dio's hand with a grunt, and for a moment the two men struggled. Then, as the knife edged closer, he wrapped his other hand around the blade and tried to force it away. But Dio was a much younger and stronger man. And the wound Temyoji gave himself with the knife didn't do him any favors. He put up a valiant fight, but with a roar, Dio threw him off, and Temyoji collapsed to the floor.
What are you going to do?
Let's see. How about this?
Did he just have handcuffs on him?
How you two really look great together, you know?
What are you going to do to us?
Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna handcuff you to a sink. Actually, I already have.
Are you gonna beat us to death or something?
No. Nothing so tasteless.
What are you going to do then?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I know suspension of belief and stuff, right? But her hand looks small enough to slide through the handcuffs. Like they're not even tightened around her wrist. All she had to do is like bro.
How'd you like to make a bet?
A bet?
You've got, 20-some minutes until the primary white doors open. So I'd say you've got 25 minutes until they close. Give or take. If somebody happens to come by here before the doors close, you might live. But if nobody finds you, well...
We'll be penalized.
Exactly. So, I suggest you start screaming for help now. Unfortunately for you, just about all the rooms in this place are behind at least 2 nice thick doors.
Man, screw your top hat. I'd flip it off.
So unless they're pretty close, nobody's gonna hear you scream. Well, I'm off to the Floor B warehouse, okay? Enjoy your last 25 minutes. Later.
25 minutes passed and no one came. Of course, by then there were only 3 other people who could have come, apart from Dio.
You mean me find Kay, right?
Yes, you were in the crew quarters at this point.
Yeah. Kay had told us about you. We also noticed that the knife analysis chest had been removed. If only we'd known what was happening in the infirmary.
Unfortunately for Clover and Tenmyoji, their time had come. Once the primary white door closed, both of their bracelets injected them with Soparil.
The anesthetic, right?
Yes, almost immediately they started to feel sleepy. I think that's when Clover realized she was definitely going to die. That was when she decided to leave her message. Just as you said, she wrote on her left thigh with her right hand.
And the word she wrote was Dio.
Yes. As for what happened in the rec room, well, I guess I don't really need to tell you. Your theory was essentially correct. What you said was what happened.
What happened in the rec room? Oh, so Kay sprayed Dio's bracelet with luminol, and then while his back was turned, Dio attacked him with an axe. Dio mortally wounded him but didn't kill him, so Kay turned around and stabbed Dio with the spear. Would Luna know, like, who Kay is? And I guess that's when we found them.
Yes.
Oh, I guess she wouldn't, huh? Because classified info got barred from her. My fiance chose Ally because this is probably the shorter. Dude. I'm just lucky I don't have work tomorrow, so. We in this ride together now. When did Kay get the luminol?
After they went through the white door, Dio and Kay found themselves in the director's office. When they were done there, they headed back to floor A to look for everyone else. They went to the crew quarters first, then to the infirmary. Of course, they found Clover and Tenmyoji's bodies there. Dio expected to find them, of course, but he pretended to be shocked. Anyway, Kay checked them over for anything useful.
And that was when he found the luminol.
Right. That's everything that happened. Do you have any questions?
Well, what do you think? Does a bear shit look? Well, okay, Sigma, you don't need to be smart about it. Well, the first thing is Quark's bracelet. Why was it in the infirmary?
Tenmyoji had it. Then when Dio attacked him, it fell out of his pocket.
But why did Tenmyoji have Quark's bracelet?
I told him where it was. Do you remember
When?
when you were in the rec room with Phi and Tenmyoji?
Yeah, when he sprayed us with the luminol, right? Sure, I remember that.
Right after then. When he left the rec room, he went toward the green door to look for Quark. I ran into him at the end of the hallway, where the 3 doors and the switch are. That was when I told him. Look, Tenmyoji, the center door is unlocked.
Look, oh my god, the center door is unlocked. God, I wonder how that happened.
He took off through it without another word.
That's crazy. I wonder why it's unlocked now. That was the treatment room, right?
Yes,
Where Quark was sleeping.
right. It only took him a moment. As soon as he saw Quark, he ran to his pod and started crying.
Out of relief, right?
Yes, the display on the pod showed Quark's vital signs. It was obvious he was alive the moment you looked at it. Next to the pod was Quark's bracelet. That was how Tenmyoji got it.
Why was Quark's bracelet off?
I took it off. Aluminum
How?
foil.
What? You mean the stuff from the crew quarters?
Oh, you found it? Did you know that aluminum foil has electromagnetic shielding properties?
What?
Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses. Anyway, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood. Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching.
They're always watching. Okay, so you're telling me the aluminum foil can block the electromagnetic waves your heart sends out?
Yes. All you have to do is wrap it around your bracelet.
And the bracelet thinks your heart has stopped.
Yes.
Holy shit. It was that easy all along?
Anyway, I used some aluminum foil to get
Is that
Quark's
how we're all
bracelet
getting
off.
out?
Then I put it next to the pod.
There's enough foil for everyone, right? Wait, why was Quark in the pod to begin with?
Oh, that's easy. I put him there.
When did you do that?
Remember when we were first looking for Quark?
Well, I already made it out, so too late. No, I mean in the other route, on the other route.
I found him unconscious near the entrance to the Golem Bay.
So you carried him to the treatment pod.
Yes.
Were you the one who unlocked the treatment center too?
No, I was not. I do not have the authority to operate any of this facility's machinery.
So it was Zero Jr.?
That's right.
He reactivated your body too, right? Man, I don't get any of this. Why the hell did he do that? I guess it wasn't really him that did it, huh? He was just doing what Zero Senior and the old lady told him to do. Everything leads back to them, huh? Of course it does. So, are you going to tell me?
Tell you what?
Isn't that obvious? Tell me what this project is. Everything that happens in here has something to do with it. So why were we brought here?
To play the nonary game.
And why were we supposed to play the nonary game?
That was part of the project.
Why did Alice kill herself?
Because she was infected with Radical 6.
How did she get infected?
Zero Senior and the old woman did that. It was
Why?
a necessary evil. It had to happen for the project to succeed.
Huh? What would have happened if Alice hadn't committed suicide?
Clover wouldn't have suspected me, and she wouldn't have accidentally killed me.
Then what?
I wouldn't have collapsed, and Dio wouldn't have found my body. That would have meant the confrontation in the infirmary never took place.
In other words, you're saying Clover and Tenmyoji died for this project.
Yes.
Well, actually, it was the tubal curine that killed them. but they were only injected with it because of their bracelets, and they're only wearing those bracelets because of the nonary game. If the nonary game was part of the project, then that's one more way it killed them.
I guess. If you want to look at it that way.
Now, what about Kay and Dio? Why would they kill each other?
Because Dio killed the old woman. He was worried about getting caught, so he tried to kill Kay before he could find out the truth.
Then, if Dio hadn't killed the old woman, what happened in the rec room would have never taken place, right?
Yes.
Why are we running through this again? why are we running through this again? So let me ask you this. Why did Dio kill her? Because Sigma is slow.
So that he could pose as one of the participants.
Sigma, live up to your name! And because the writers don't trust you. Bruh, I'm going crazy here. This feels like the first one all over again. Why did he do that?
Disrupt the project.
Then why did she let him kill her?
The same reason they did all of this. It was a necessary evil. The project couldn't be allowed to fail.
Are we done? 6 people died here. 4 of them were murdered one way or another by Dio. At first that makes it look like Dio's the reason they all died, but that's not true, is it? All of them. All 6 of them. They all died for this project. That means that the murderer, or I guess I should say murderers, were the old lady and Zero Senior, right? Please, Luna, tell me. What is this project about? Who is the old woman? Who is Zero? You gonna wind up your little necklace again?
Would you hug me?
Huh? What? Instead of answering, Luna wrapped her arms around me and buried her face in my chest. That's not your chest, but okay. My own arms hovered in the air, confused about where they should go. I swallowed hard and tried to rein in my heartbeat, which had suddenly doubled. I was about to speak when I felt something warm on my chest. Was Luna crying?
This feels nice.
Her voice shook as she spoke. I lowered one hand to her head and began to gently stroke her hair. Oh! Oh! Hey, Luna? What the hell's going on?
I'm sorry. My ABT is usually held in place by muscle fiber. But after Clover gave me the tubocurarine...
Okay, I get it.
Does it scare you? This is what I really look like. I'm a golem. Just a machine. A jumble of metal and plastic that pretends to be real.
Oh, okay. I wrapped my arms around Luna and hugged her as tight as I could.
You believed in me this whole time. Even though
Yeah.
like this?
I mean, to be fair, I really liked our buddy in that one room. The one with the British accent, he was cool. Of course. I trust you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I wish I could stay here forever. You feel so nice. But I think my time is up.
What?
I've done things I really shouldn't have. Do you remember what you asked me earlier?
Mom. You can't say that I'm not, that I'm wrong. He was a pretty chill lad.
About if Zero Jr. had reactivated my body? Remember? The truth is, he didn't. I did. I went to the part of the core that controls Zero Jr., and I hacked it.
Alright, little Miss Hacker Lady.
Yes, that was the first thing. The second. Do you know what the second one was? If I had really wanted to, I could have saved Clover and Tenmyoji.
Oh.
Then Kay and Dio probably wouldn't have killed each other. That's not all. I could have stopped Alice from killing herself, and I could have even saved the old woman at the very beginning. In other words, I had the ability to disobey my orders. But I didn't. That's the second thing. I broke the first law. I was scared. I was afraid to die. Obviously, hacking the core and taking control of Zero Jr.'s systems is very, very bad. Golems who don't follow orders can become dangerous, so we're terminated if we disobey. You lose access to your body, of course, but everything that's stored in the core, your memories, your consciousness, is deleted.
What? Wait, are you saying...
Yes. Very soon now I'll be gone. Zero Jr. is probably recovering himself right now.
I came back in here and I don't even have a buddy to stay with me. I'm gonna be all alone in here? Dude, what the
Once he's done, I doubt I'll be around much longer.
What? Why?
I watched 6 people die and did nothing.
But you have a pantry full of food. There's a rec room. I mean, there's 2 bodies in there, so like you know, you have a little bit of company in there, but they're not very talkative.
I deserve this.
No, you don't. Even if you had done something, you would have been killed anyway. You can't blame yourself. You did what you could. You're not wrong. This game is what's wrong. Forcing you to watch your friends die is what's wrong.
Oh, Sigma, thank you. I'm really glad I met you.
Luna! Luna! It's going to be okay. I'm not gonna let them do this. You're gonna be fine. I promise. And don't make promises you can't keep, my mans. Just please
I'm
don't.
sorry. My time's up. At least I get to die in your arms.
Luna!
Thank you, Sigma. And goodbye, Doctor.
Doctor? But she couldn't answer. I squeezed my eyes shut and held her, unable to bear the thought of letting any more of her slip away. With one last quiet chime, the music box wound down. I was left with nothing but silence and the cold pool of tears over my heart. Doctor? Do you... 2 endings! Hey! There's that poster for in the crew quarters for Sigma. and that, the lounge area is full of alcohol. Oh, who else are we missing then? Oh, we're missing Phi. I mean, we can check out what we get if we choose betray. I'm missing a password though. Let's skip. That skips. We really grinding out the endings today. Okay, okay, where is this gonna take us? Luna, where's Luna? I left out the door and ran toward the AV room I thought she'd entered, but she's gone. Where'd she go?
That's odd. We came out the moment the gates opened. There's no way she could have left already.
Then, yeah, we know she wasn't in there. We know.
That doesn't make... Why would she show up just when we're back? There was no reason for her to come here if she was just going to default.
Results from please.
Yeah.
Because the results would be the same regardless, like, no matter which one we chose.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Milo, you feeling real comfy?
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Since Luna didn't vote, she got set to ally automatically. And the other 6 got penalized.
I think we know this one.
5 of them are dead already, and Quark's bracelet is off.
That means all those penalties are meaningless.
Yeah.
We still don't know why Luna showed up though. There's no reason to come here just to abstain.
I can only guess at her reasons. But I'm sure it was part of some plan.
A plan for what?
Who knows? So what do we do now? Whatever Luna's scheming, we still managed to get 9 BP. Do you want to leave?
No, we can't. Still don't know if Quark is safe. No way am I leaving before we find him.
I agree. I hoped you'd say that.
So, are you going to stay?
Of course. Let's get moving.
Okay. This is the same, right? Is there gonna be something different? Why can't I skip this? Come on. Please. Shit, he's not here either.
This is the last room. Well, the last room we can get into.
And we haven't seen Luna either.
Yeah.
Where the hell did she go? We were standing there trying to decide what to do next when we heard a familiar voice echo through the facility.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Huh? What?
No, that's not possible.
What's not possible? But she only bit her lip and said nothing. Then all too soon it was over.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, All doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Thank you for the head pat, Ice. What? What just happened? It's all over now, isn't it? We're stuck here. Forever.
We should go back to the Floor A warehouse. I need to know if the door actually opened or not.
With that, she was off. Yeah. With the sigh, I turned to follow. Can't just look at the door and tell if it was open or not.
True, but the projection should tell us.
What? Was this always there? Luna and Quark escaped?
So it would seem.
Why? How? Almost as if on cue, the screen flickered. Oh! When Zero Jr. appeared.
Well, well, well! Long time no Zero! Remember your old pal Zero?
I'm guessing
You.
Somebody's hoping for an explanation about what the diddlio just happened. Because we're such great friends, I decided to make an exception and descend from on high to
Our
give
favorite
you the
boy!
run. Aren't you happy?
So what's this explanation you've got?
Well, let's start with little Quark. He was given an anesthetic that put him to sleep. While he was out, Luna carried him through to the other side of the number 9 door.
But how did she open the door?
With Quark's bracelet, you silly bunny. It was still in the infirmary. Remember? Luna just hopped over there and picked it up.
So I was right. Quark had 9 BP when the second round ended.
Yup.
But didn't he get penalized after the third round?
Yes, he did. But a penalty can't take away your points. Just your life.
Oh!
The needles popped out and so on, but the points stayed the same.
So Luna took Quark to the door.
Since her bracelet was already off, she wouldn't have suffered the penalty.
No. But it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
Oh, right. She's a golem.
Alright, I think my tape is through.
Okay, well, I've got some questions for you, buddy.
Not you.
Well, don't think you guys don't have questions for V. That guy's a jerk.
For who? This isn't the alpha. Oh. Oh. Oh, I see. This isn't the alphabet.
You must be feeling pretty good if you're able to jump around like that.
Letter puns. Good job. Give me a break. I didn't learn English until I was 5.
Hey, some people just die here. It's not really a big deal. That's just how you humans are, after all. So, as long as you make it, nothing else matters. Am I right?
No, you're wrong.
Don't screw with us.
It's cool. It's cool. I know you gotta act tough. I mean, you chose betray. That means you don't trust Luna, right? Figures? She's a golem. She might even be a murderer. That's why you were planning to leave her here and bone out, wasn't it?
Well, I wouldn't have phrased it like that, but...
You see, it's all about you. Haven't you thought about how sad you've made Luna?
What?
Well, looks like my time here's just about all used up.
Wait, I still have questions for...
I won't wait. I don't like waiting. I waited once, and some half-witted reptile got the better of me because of it. I'm going to make sure to value my time.
I mean, as you should.
Tortoise and the hare.
Alrighty then. I'll see you when I see ya. Have a nice trader.
I love Zero Jr. Me too. Have a nice tragedy. For a few long moments, Vi and I just stared at the spot on the wall where Zero had disappeared. Where had Quark been? Who had given him an anesthetic, and why? We had no idea who'd killed everyone. And Zero Senior's identity, as well as the purpose of the nonary game, remained a mystery. As for our futures, what are we supposed to do now? I hadn't meant to say the words out loud, but there they were.
The tortoise won because he kept going even when it looked hopeless. I think we should do the same. We've got plenty of time after all. We'll give the dead the closest thing to a funeral we can manage.
Oh, I was like, did it extend?
And when that's done, we'll start looking.
Alright, I must start actual work, but I'll be lurking. Have a good rest of the stream. Thank you, Molly. Thank you. I hope you enjoy your lurk, and I hope the rest of your work goes by quick and painless and stress-free for you. Hopefully it won't be too bad, but hopefully it won't be too boring for you either.
Even if I never leave this place, I'll figure out why we were here. I swear it.
I looked at the fire in her eyes and nodded. If nothing else, at least we had purpose. Oh, that was the end, okay. Okay, all that's left is this. I think I'll save it for tomorrow though. So tomorrow I might just swap games in the middle. I don't think it'll take that long. So if I end up finishing early, I'll probably just swap over to Golden Sun and start on that. Yeah, I think I'll call it there. Otherwise, I'd be up the whole night. Oh, let's go. That's really loud. It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. We'll move on. Oh, but thank you everyone who joined me. That's fine. I'm glad we're like starting to wrap things up, so we'll probably be able to finish it tomorrow, unless it takes way longer than expected. But I don't think it should. So I think we'll be good. Okay, let's see. Who's on right now? Let's see. I wonder if anyone's playing Witch's Last Reward right now. Just me. Got it. Let's see. Mm, not sure. Well, okay. I guess we can raid out to Talushi. He's playing Honkai right now, but it is getting late, so I don't know how long I'll be in there, but I'll be in there for a little bit so we can all join in together. Yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out, and all my brain cells are like gone. Good night, Jerry. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, thank you everyone for joining me. Lucy, yeah, that's very much me right now, Lucy. No brain cells, only EP times. Yeah, it was fun. I'm glad that we're managing to finish this up. So I think tomorrow we'll be able to unlock the true ending. I still don't have all the passwords, so I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, so I'll start the raid out to Talishi. So I'll be back tomorrow, same time, 8, yeah, same time, 8 p.m. So if we end up finishing early, because I don't know how long it'll take to finish it up, we'll just move on to Golden Sun. I'm really excited to start playing that because I don't remember much of the game. I just remember liking it. So hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. But if not, then I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night, Tracy. Thank you. I hope you all have a good night as well, or day wherever you are. Happy time zones. Harness the power of the sun. Yes, I will soak in some vitamin D when I can. But yeah. So hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day. If it's day where you're at, or a good rest of your night. If you're going to bed soon, I do hope you have a good night's sleep, sweet dreams, and a good night's rest. And I'll see you